Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, whichever, wherever it is for you. It's a day, it's an exciting day, my darling sausage pants. Not only did Gold Road come out yesterday, we have a very special stream today because today's stream is sponsored by Bethesda UK. Yes, we are sponsored to play my favourite game of all time. Again. I'm baffled. I'm blown away. I'm flabbergasted. And I'm so appreciative that Bethesda reach out to me to offer me these opportunities, even though they know that I'm gonna play the chapter anyway. They know that I'm gonna make the content anyway. It just feels so nice to be appreciated for all the hard work that we do as Elder Scrolls Online Stream Team partners and Elder Scrolls Online Stream Team members. And I'm just really thankful that ESO, you know, give me these opportunities instead of just going, oh, Kay'll do it. Forget it. She'll just do it anyway. We're not going to offer her the cool sponsorship opportunities we have because she's going to do it anyway. Because there's a lot of brands out there that do that. So a big thank you to Bethesda UK for doing that today. If you want to help me out for free, it costs nothing. You can go to all my short form platforms. That is Twitch. Not Twitch, sorry. TikTok, Twitter/X. Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, and YouTube Shorts. You can go and love, hype, like, comment on the video that I just posted. Not only is it a little advertisement for our sponsored stream today, saying that we're streaming today, and it's sponsored by Bethesda today, but it's also my part 2 recap of day 1 of ESO 10. Yeah, that's right. You thought I forgot about it. I know you did. You thought I forgot. You were like, Kay, it's been like a month since ESO 10 and you've not posted part 2 of day 1. She's forgot about it now. I was definitely purposely saving it for the Gold Road release in this specific moment. It definitely wasn't that I've done IRL Herfire and I completely got distracted and ended up getting in a right muddle and ended up just not having time to do it until now. But we've done it now. So if you would like to go and witness me meeting the Xander, the Ithelia, and the Hermaeus Moira, that's right, I met Wes Johnson, the great Sheer Gorath. I met him in person. You can go watch today's short form video, and if you're watching on the VOD, I'll try and remember to post it in the description, and if I haven't, please shout at me in the comments. Because, hello T-Storians, we're starting off this VOD right at the beginning of the stream, because you deserve to be a part of this every step of the way. You really do. Obviously, we've got Gold Road leaves going on today. These leaves were sent to us by Bethesda in a lovely little package, including a piece of a puzzle that we figured out was alluding to this chapter. I'm also wearing my ESO 10-year anniversary t-shirt that we got in our swag bags at the event. And because it was in Amsterdam, we've got our little cycle on the back. Now, here's a little thing. Specifically today, those that are doing the Gold Road campaign alongside me, we are specifically focusing on scribing today. And that does mean that we will have to do the Skyrim? Wrong game, Karen. I mean, same game, because you can go to Skyrim in the Elder Scrolls Online because it's a region. But anyway, I'm very pleased to say that I forgot where my brain was going. Oh, just a warning, we will have to do the scribing quest. We will not be touching the main story today, so don't worry about any main story spoilers, but we will have to touch the scribing quest. Because to unlock scribing, we need to do the scribing quest. So there will be minor spoilers. It's a side quest. So I'll say minor spoilers. It is time to head straight into scribing, chat. Today's stream, like I said, is sponsored by Bethesda UK themselves, and they have asked us to showcase scribing. Now, because we're celebrating at my tea party. This is my guild house, the Insanity Party Guild. We're setting off here, but we're gonna go. Someone else is at the doorbell. I think Badgers has got it though. I think Badgers has got it. Let me be smart and check my phone this time. I think Badgers got it. I think Badgers got it. Did Badgers get it? I think so. Let me just check. God's sake. Right, I'm back. Sorry. God, there's a lot of distractions going on today. Badger's new chair will be arriving today as well. Oh, did I mention Noble Chairs are sending Badgers a new chair? Similar to this one. Similar. Same franchise. Anyway, right, let's listen. Okay. Third time lucky. Scribing! We're starting by having a little tea party in our guild house with our lovely monarch, the lovely Sheergorath butterflies, the shivering cheese, and a giant Sheergorath looking over us. If you want to join the Insanity Party Guild, we're on every single platform and server, but we do main EU PC. I will disclose that. Also, if you are in the guild and you're looking to give Lucent Citadel a go, we're going to be doing another sponsor stream with Bethesda on Thursday. If you're watching this live, it's not Thursday yet. If you're watching this on the VOD, it's probably been Thursday and we've already tried to do the run. But I'd love to do a Lucent Citadel run on Thursday, maybe? So we'll see. There isn't going to be any main story spoilers today because I really respect console fam and I don't want to spoil anything for you. But we will be having to touch the scribing quest line because we need to do the scribing quest to unlock scribing. Okay? I think that's everything. I think that's all I wanted to say. Now we're gonna head. We're not gonna go there. We're gonna go here first, and then we're gonna travel for free. Because did you know you can travel from a way shrine to another way shrine for free? But if you travel straight from the map, it will always cost you gold. Did you know that? Fun facts with K pals. So save your gold. Woohoo! Let's go to Westweald. La 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 la. Skingrad discovered.
I have been expecting you.
So, Laramil is here. We're not going to talk to her right now because that is the main story. Now, I'm not going to lie, chat. I don't actually know where the scribing questline gets picked up. I would imagine in Skingrad. In Skingrad itself, right? I don't know what this quest is over here. Valaria Caladilius. That sounds scribing-ish. That sounds a bit scribing-y. Hello?
I just abandoned them to die.
Is this scribing, chat? Is Valeria scribing? Oh, I do want to quickly show you something. I cannot wait to do... I think it's this one. There's a specific side quest, right? I know we're getting distracted again. We're going to do scribing. Trust me, we're going to do scribing. But if you go out here and you go past this area, I found this in the preview and I'm desperate to know what is going on. I know it's a side quest, but that's all I know. I think it's up here. I think it's this one. There is a spooky haunted castle place thing. And it's in a bubble. And when you go inside it, the bubble changes. And I cannot wait to find out what's going on in there. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it. I think it's a different place. I'm trying to remember where it was. It's been a while because... No, it's not here. It's not here. Where was it? I know it was just out. Maybe it was this one. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the inn. But I found it when I was in the early preview, and I absolutely fell in love. Oh no, someone's lost their dog. Oh, I really want to help, but I can't. I really want to help, but I can't. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Look at this. Okay, this is real cool. It's real cool. I know we're getting a little bit distracted, but ready?
Come, Foxy. Things here are more dire than I suspected.
Look, ready? You go in and look at the sky. Oh, I have no idea what's going on in this place, but I just love it. And it's real spooky inside. And I just wanted to show you. I wanted to get a little bit distracted and show you. Sorry. Right, back to Skingrad. Back to Skingrad. Scribing. We're doing scribing. There's just so much. Right, by the way, the leaves in my hair, that makes sense now, right? Look. Yeah, autumn leaves on the ground. Yeah, it's really spoopy.
Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you.
Straz, hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. What's this one? On behalf of the Mages Guild... On behalf of the Mages Guild of Old Tamriel, Coriel, the August and Storied Mages Guild, writes seeking your aid. A votary knight in the Order of the Lamp has discovered a most unusual magical anomaly. Preparations are now underway for an exciting and potentially lucrative expedition. Tell no one. As soon as you can, seek out Adept Imdud, Renril, at the location on the included map. He will explain further. Good luck, adventurer. Sent on behalf of Votary Nahalia, Order of the Lamp. So, the Second Era of Scribing. I found the scribing quest, chat. Look at that. It was easy. Easy as pie. Perfectly preserved pie. I know how to pick it up, but I'll let you have fun. Yeah, we're discovering this organically. Laramil!
There you are.
Leave me alone. I'm very busy trying to do scribing. We're not doing main story today. Sorry. Ooh. Shiny.
Maybe. But the Wood Elves of Vashabar claim their intentions are peaceful.
I literally just got distracted by sparkles. I'm really trying. I'm really trying, chat. I'm trying my best. Ooh, fire. I love that there's all these... Oh, because she... Oh, oh, that was so worth being distracted for. That was so worth being distracted. Oh my god, wait, does Lady Whiskers wave at me when you pet them? Oh my god. Oh my god, right. Sorry. Scribing. You pick up the scribing quest just out of Skingrad on a little note, as discovered by me right now.
You stopped. Amazing. The adept that helped return Ivea to Nirn. Sorry. Vanus Galarian himself asked me to find you. We have a bit of a predicament.
Oriel knows. She got your message. What is this all about?
The Archmagister asked that I not say too much in earshot of my guildmates. Let's just say it's a magical anomaly. Untamed power from an unknown source. Plenty to catch a mage's interest, but that's just the trouble. It could be highly dangerous.
The Mages Guild is keeping this a secret. Yes?
For now. Power draws mages like moths to a flame. We're a little hopeless that way. Votary Nalia, a knight from the Order of the Lamp, is on the scene. She needs someone to help her explore this anomaly and assess the danger. What do you say?
It will help Votary Nalia assess this magical anomaly.
Excellent! The anomaly is in an old complex called...
Hi Mason, hi David.
Beneath the Sunhold
Because if you're not
Mages
upset,
Guild.
this is the Elder Scrolls
Good luck.
Online Gold
Hopefully
Road.
the rest of us won't be far behind you.
Tell Goriel. What else can you tell her about Votary Nalia, yes?
Take my word for it, she's one of our best. Professional, highly focused, a tad overworked, maybe. Some say knights in the Order of the Lamp are just failed mages. Those people haven't met Nalia.
She's a knight that uses magic?
She's got an incredible aptitude for portal magic. Taught me everything I know. She'd have made a fine adept if she didn't love that sword so much. At least, I think she loves it. She's hard to read these days. Very focused on work, like I said.
Can tell Goriel more about the Order of the Lamp. Yes?
They fill many roles, often acting as bodyguards for powerful members or guardians of ancient magics. There aren't many knights in the Order, especially compared to the number of mages in the guild.
Why are there not many knights in the Order?
The standard for knights inducted into the Order soar higher than Kapora Tower. We don't just take anyone who can swing a blade, especially these days.
What do you know about the anomaly?
Precious little, I'm afraid. They broke through an old wall to get at it. Votary Nalia can fill you in on the details, but I heard one of the other knights mention its old, deep magic. Makes sense, given the age of Sunamir.
Sunamir is a guild hall?
No, Sunamir predates the founding of the Mages Guild by, 1,000 years or so. It's an ancient library, I think. Lots of dusty tomes and some esoteric stories from all across Tamriel.
El Goriel. What else can you tell her about Votary Nalia?
Take my word for it, she's one of our best. Professional, highly focused, a tad overworked, maybe. Some say knights in the Order of the Lamp are just failed mages. Those people haven't met Nalia.
What is her title? Votary?
Other knights throw around honorifics like Sir and Dame. It's like that, a way for members to distinguish themselves. It speaks to their vows to the Order and to their role as a light to defend the guild. Nalia and the others are inside. Stay safe in there.
Ooh, a portal! Thank you, sir! Scholarium Outer Ruins, once Grand Courtyard. Reading that, rude.
Ah, good. You must be our backup. A nod came through.
Magnus, watch over you, Nalia. We'll keep watch out here.
Right. Lead the way, traveler. The door just down the hall here.
Okay.
Any chance I could get you to cast a few investigation spells while you're in there?
Now
Sorry,
we
I
just
got a
need
bit
to
distracted
brew
by
up
her.
some
She was
tea.
kind of cute. Xander, I'd love a cup of tea. Thank you. I just had one, but you can never have enough tea, Xander. Sarge, hello, Nevjin. I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello.
That portal. Now that we have a moment, allow me to
You're
introduce
cute
myself.
too.
Nalia, Votary Knight in the Order of the
Anatona,
Lamp.
hello, how are you today? Hope
I
you're
know
glad,
of your
'cause if you're
impressive
sad, I'm
work for the
serial,
guild,
hope you're
of
glad,
course.
because if you're not, I'll be sad.
It's a
hello.
pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ernard briefed you on our situation?
He asked Khajiit to help you investigate a magical anomaly.
That's exactly right. I'm quite proficient with portals, you see. This was my first time patrolling here in Sunamir, filling in for a friend. I sensed a portal through the wall back there, and when we broke through, well,
Did you try to go through?
I mean, I tried. There used to be a lot more wall back there. The portal didn't like me trying to go through one bit. Raw magical energy came bursting out. I'm just lucky I wasn't scraped up too bad.
You will indulge this one. What do you want to do now?
This portal is old magic, keyed to require 2 people to enter at the same time. I think. That's where you come in. I'll see if I can stabilize it, then we go through together. Do you have any questions before we head in?
This one does have a few questions, yes?
Fair enough. I'll answer what I can. What would you like to know?
Why do you think the portal needs more than one person to grant entry,
I'm good with portal magic. Really good. But I'm self-taught. I can't really put it into words like one of the adepts might. I've made and examined a lot of portals. This one is odd. Unique. A door with 2 keyholes waiting since the First Era.
You can tell where it leads, yes?
No. But I can tell you it doesn't lead to a Daedric realm. At least we've got that going for us. The other side is shrouded, but it's somewhere on Nirn. Maybe some kind of lingering lost magic from the First Era.
What else can you tell Coriel about this place,
Sunamir? We're in Somerset, deep under the Mages Guild in Sunhold. There's a few ways inside, so the guild has us patrol every so often, just to make sure no cultists or tome thieves got in.
Why is this place so important to the Mages Guild?
It's not, really. The place was donated to the guild sometime around its founding. The oldest books found here were from the early middle of the First Era. Shame they weren't kept in better condition. A lot of these books have been lost to time.
The Order of the Lamp. You can tell Coriel more about them, yes?
Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect the Mages Guild, its members, and its goals. When we're available, we also go in first to deal with situations like this, trying to assess the unknown before letting the adepts get their hands dirty.
Why would it not be available?
There aren't many votaries in the Order right now. Part of why I joined up. I tried the adept's life before that. Being a lamp knight suits me better. Even if I still get called on for my portal magic just as much as before.
Why not ask one of your colleagues to enter a portal with it? Why seek this one out?
If we were still on patrol, I'd be perfectly comfortable with Laren and Julian at my side. But we have no idea what's beyond that portal. One of the nice parts of being in a guild is you can call in backup. That's you.
Execute today. Thanks, Neptune. Which makes me think of Everly Sharparrow. Aw, I miss Everly. Everly. Alright. Coriel is ready to head through that portal.
Here we go. It's happening again! Brace yourself!
Whoa!
That blast reawakened some latent magic in here. Look around while I get this thing under... Watch out!
Ah! Ah!
Let it sit with you. Novel
This
erudition
page
always
appears
makes
torn from a journal, packed all I could, but mainly carry resentment. The thoughtlessness whims of fools and madmen have left my heart barren. I've broken myself trying to save everything. I'll leave and make a legacy to carry on what I discovered. The Scholarium will live again. Just not.
Bet there's lots of old notes down here.
Flickering image? Oh, hello!
And all this time, books that would location to medic on. I just need a little more time.
An illusion? It seems distorted. This thing's as stable as I can make it. Let's head in before another surge of magic.
Oh.
Good to know I was right about the portal. Let's figure out where we are and find the source of all this unstable magic.
Okay. Okay. Oof! Woof! Oh, she's actually helping. I love it when NPCs put effort in. Unlike Sai Sahan in Elsewhere, who just stands there, even though he's like one of the most powerful NPCs with his fancy sword. Sai Sahan makes me sigh.
This architecture is elven. We must still be near Somerset.
Oh, it's... I meant to use my potion, not the Vossa saddle. I did that on purpose. I was giving some atmospheric music. That's what I was doing. We just needed a little bit of atmospheric music going on with the Vossa saddle. It's...
Meant to protect.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Aeronarch. Ooh la la. Like I've gone the wrong way. Oh no, I didn't go the wrong way. This stream is full of atmosphere and tea. I'm filled with tea. Did you know my tea stream is 10% blood? Oh, there we go. There's the hole. It was being covered by the ball of doom.
Do you feel that surge of magic? We're getting close.
Ooh, hello. That's a spooky boy. Animated Archmagus. Ooh. The Magus from the Arcs. Not to call out Geeky Cassie or anything, but Geeky Cassie did this quest in the early access hands-on that we had at ESO 10, and she got absolutely floor wiped by that guy. To be fair, she hadn't set up any of her gear or anything. But it was quite funny. Just got absolutely steamrolled, bless her. I watched it all unfold. Because in the early access hands-on that we had, you could either choose a scribed up character or a character that was just max CP, and then you could do the scribing quest. But they recommended that if you wanted to do scribing, you skip the quest and you just got put into the end of the quest line so you could test out scribing, which was a really good idea, actually. Wow, this is pretty. Ooh, law book. Noodles. Noodles. I guess that's not a bookshelf.
Whatever's causing this, I think it's in the next room. Come on.
Okay. Yes, boss. It does look like the tutorial area, doesn't it? Music's real pretty. How was the din din with your parents? Really good. I really liked it, and I'm really glad that I did it.
Voice of Magnus. Where are we? What is this?
We had Mackie D's.
This place is incredible. We'll have to explore when we're not in mortal danger. All this unstable magic seems to be flowing from those doors to the altar.
Oriel can try to close these doors.
Ah, see? You took the words right out of my mouth. Close the doors if you can. I'll see what I can do to stabilize the focusing crystal on the altar.
Luck.
I'll handle things here. Shut those doors.
Yes, boss. First of all, I'm gonna read some books. I got books to read. Wait, oh, is it? Okay, maybe they were. No, that's definitely not a bookshop. It's strange. Oh, law book. Noodles. My discovery. I found the luminaries, though I was not the first to do so. If you're reading this, then I take comfort in the fact that I will not be the last. May you find them as I found them, taking each step on that journey on your own measure. The shift in perspective needed to find them and earn their favor is as much a gift to you as the favor itself. Create magic the likes of which the world has never seen before. Style your expressions of magic in exhalation or defiance of them. I am fond of each of them in their own way, but then I suppose my heart has always bent for immortal things, despite never wanting to be immortal myself. I learn from them as they learn from me, and I learn from myself. I still don't know what the luminaries are. I know what I think they might be, and if you haven't found my notes on that yet, I'm sure you will in due time. I wish I could hear your theories, whoever you are. I wish Shalador had shared in my fascination the luminaries. In my fascination... I'm guessing that's meant to be in my fascination of the luminaries. I wish a lot of things. This is not a wish. I put these words to page with faith that someday someone will read them. Someone will find what I've lost. They have. You're reading this now, so it's happened. Isn't it lovely that despite the impermanence of people and parchment, these stories found some way to persist? All I did to leave behind a piece of myself, it wasn't for nothing. This is what I have to tell myself anyway, as I make my final preparations, say my final farewells. Everything in this place, and it still feels like not enough. The rest of the pages of this journal have been torn out. What is your favourite class? Definitely Templar. Absolutely Templar. That being said, I do love the new Arcanist a lot. That is a tough decision, but Templar is my main, so I guess Templar? I have got one of each class that is completely max level, though. Okay, I'm not... You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go read the books. We're gonna go read the books. Although I don't know if any of these are bookshelves. No, I don't think they are. Ooh, I got stuck on a chair. Oh, no, that one's a bookshelf. Is this one a bookshelf? Ooh, is this a bookshelf? Nope. Hi, Anota. How are you? Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Welcome over to Twitch. For those that don't know, I stream on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube all at the same time. And I have 2 streams open on YouTube. One is desktop mode, one is shorts mode. Also, if you didn't already know, today's stream is sponsored by Bethesda UK. A big thank you to Bethesda UK, aka Elder Scrolls Online, aka Bethesda UK, for sponsoring today's stream. They've specifically asked us to look at scribing today, and we do have Gold Road codes to give away. We're looking at the new chapter, Gold Road. No main story spoilers. We're doing scribing right now. But we do have Gold Road codes to give away, so if you don't have Gold Road yet, you can enter the giveaway. ! Gold Road. And we have an exclusive emote available today, only available from those doing the Gold Road activations. So, oh, I think I might have made the quest marker go all funky. That's okay. I'm pretty sure it was through this door, though. I am getting the big boy sponsors, yeah, and I do very much appreciate Bethesda coming to me with this, because I hope I've done... Door of the Dragon. What other options are there? Door of the Griffin, Unmarked Door, Door of the Netch, and Wing of the Indrik. Shall we do a poll? What one would we like to go to? We've got Indrik, Netch. I don't know if I can go through the unmarked one. That might be the last one. Oh, no, I can use that one. Okay, so let's do a poll. Indrik, Netch, Unmarked, Griffin, Dragon. I don't know how many things we can do on a poll. / poll. What do Indrik, Netch, Unmarked, Griffin, Dragon? Let's do a quick fire 1-minute poll. Which door do we go through? Twitch. We're going to do a poll on Twitch. Vote now. Vote now. There's a poll in the top of the chat. Ooh, ooh, there's a poll in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a poll in the chat. There's a poll in the top of the chat. Wait, hey, there's a poll in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a poll in the chat. There's a poll in the top of the chat. La 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 la. You've got less than half a minute left to enter the poll. I'm guessing we're going to be doing Dragon, though, because Dragon is steaming ahead with 12 votes. 55% of chat want Dragon. When in doubt, Dragon. Oh, it's really wobbling all over the place. Look, there we go. Off we go. Dragon it is.
Humans ascend the star-parked night, one a lamp and one a light.
2 moons ascend. Do I have to remember that? I thought I was gonna go in the door. I guess we'll just, okay. I thought I was gonna have to go in the door and like fight a dragon. I got ahead. The poll was pointless. Look, we had fun voting, right? Is scribing character account wide? We're going to discover that together. Is it worth it to follow builds for classes, or should I just go for vibes? Hi, Oliver. Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. My top tip is if you're confused, you can absolutely follow a build. I highly recommend fellow UK ESO stream team member Zynode. They have a website with loads of different builds on it, but once you start to understand the game and actually rewind a little bit, I really recommend when you're starting a character to try every single ability and its morph. So at least level up every ability to the point where it morphs. For those that don't know, in the Elder Scrolls Online, you get abilities, and then when you level up that ability to a certain level, you'll be able to morph it. And usually you get to choose between a magicka version or a stamina version. It's not always that. It can be between healing or damage, or tanking or damage, or like different abilities for each thing. So all of mine are morphed pretty much. But I really recommend you try every single ability, even if it doesn't super appeal to you. Try every single ability in your class, all the skill trees. You don't have to do one. And also all the weapon skill trees if you can. Because I really can't stress enough that it's really important to try each skill. Because you might really enjoy that skill when it's morphed. But you might not enjoy it before it's morphed. So have a go, try the different abilities, whatever ones you really enjoy, use them on your bar. And then build your bar around that. If you struggle with that, then you can absolutely follow a guide. And I would say use a guide as unless you really want to copy the build, which is totally fine. That's a complete legitimate way to play. There isn't really a meta. I mean, there is a meta, but we don't know. We don't care about that, because how can we meta when we don't even know her? We've never met her. Meta? Never met her. Don't know her. We don't know meta. Never met her. But you can basically use a build as a guide and then build it around what you prefer. So you might find a build and you don't like one ability on the bar. You can swap that out for something that you enjoy. There you go. Vingo, hello, how are you today? Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello, hi, Vin the goat. This is the Elder Scrolls Online, yes. She's like, I do have a guild on every single platform and server, but I am mostly EU PC. We do have a sign-up section in our Discord if you'd like to join, and we've got a very active ESO community in the Discord as well. I'm also an Elder Scrolls Online stream team partner, and today's stream is sponsored by Bethesda, so I have to disclose all these things, because, you know. But I've been playing this game since long before I was sponsored, long before I was a stream team partner. I absolutely love the Elder Scrolls Online. I've been playing it since beta. Actually, before beta, I played it at an event.
Hello? Oh no, is someone there?
The fox! We're gonna do the unmarked one last, I think.
Do you have the strength to seek me out?
Ooh.
It's been too long since someone basked in my presence.
I love the Netch already. They sound goofy and I love it. Yeah, you can play Elder Scrolls Online however you want to play it. There are no rules. You can use any weapon with any class, with any race. There are no restrictions. The only restrictions on abilities is that you can't use another class's abilities. That is the only restriction. You can use any weapon and any guild, anything. That just had wings flapping. That.
I need you up here now.
Yes, ma'am. Or them. Oh, that's not the door that I'm going to. This is the door that I'm going to. Sorry about the poll for Dragon Door. I thought we were going through the door. I didn't realize I was just shutting the door. Oh dear.
That wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
Meddlers, thieves, what have you done to my altar?
Oh, the
We were
crow.
just trying to calm things down. Who in oblivion are you?
A crow.
This is a fine way to wake after centuries of restless slumber. Did she send you? You're not at all what I was promised. It wasn't enough to break in. You had to smash the altar, too.
We were trying to calm the unstable magic. Who are you?
You may call me the Crow. This is the Scalarium and... I see now. She didn't send you. If she had, your knight wouldn't have smashed the altar's focusing crystal.
Ajit wants to help. Just tell her what to do.
I suppose, if you meant true harm, you could have done much worse. We'll need a new crystal to act as a focus for the altar. Procure one and... pin feathers. I suppose it's the only way. We'll have to try.
You must tell Coriel. Have to try... what?
This altar focuses power to shape the very heart of magic itself. If we're going to get things under control, I'll need to talk you through the rite of scribing. But first things first, there should be an old focus or two in the East Wing. Hurry!
Khajiit will find a new focus in the East Wing.
The East Wing should still have a replacement crystal boxed up somewhere. Don't let the Scalarium's defenses stand in your way. Hurry now!
What is scribing? You can tell Khajiit what is going on. Yes?
We'll have all the time.
Hi, Pirate Captain. Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello.
If the altar isn't stabilized, our conversation options will be very limited. Because we will be dead.
This one will find the crystal.
I'll hang back. That blast took a lot out of me.
I bet. You got me in trouble with the cool crow. Oh, we were going to come this way for the quest anyway. Hello. Oh, you came alive. Good, lovely, wonderful. Boy, oh boy. Oh, hello. Rate of forgotten crystals. Can I take more than one? I would like to keep the shiny. T-Bot's on it, mate. T-Bot is on it.
Yes, good. Bring the crystal to the altar. Place it in the empty locus. If we are to quell this magic, we must focus it into a new creation. Place your hands on the altar. This is the scribing altar. Make this grimoire your own.
Ooh. Select your grimoire. To begin, each grimoire represents a unique skill associated with an existing skill line. Follow the crow's instructions. Okay. Scribing scripts. Customize your grimoire by adding one script of each type. Focus scripts define the function of your skill. Signature scripts give it unique effects. Affix scripts add a final benefit of your choosing. Once all script slots are filled, press R to craft or press X to clear selections. So, Wield Soul. We've got the focus script. We've got magic damage, lingering torment, and breach. These are the only options that we can pick right now. So we're going to have to just go for these, I guess. We got Wield Soul. Launch a concentrated blast of soul magic at a target. Deals 7,073 magic damage to an enemy. Beneficial signature and affix scripts only apply to you. Deals 5,890 magic damage over 10 seconds to the enemy, and afflicts the enemy with major breach for 10 seconds, reducing physical and spell resistance by 5,948. Let's make it!
The skill is scribed. The magic of the Scalarium is calmed.
Scribing completion. Luminous.
Let's talk about what comes next.
Luminous Ink is required to complete an act of scribing. You will be charged ink equal to the number of scripts added. You can acquire ink, grimoires, and scripts through numerous methods in the world. Keep an eye open for hints as you continue to explore the Scalarium. Would you like to go to the skills menu to assign your newly scribed skill? Not right now. Not right now. Hi, Crow.
It's done. The altar is quiet, and for the first time in centuries, scribing has returned to Tamriel. It's clear Ulfsil did not send you, but I believe she would be quite proud of you just the same.
Ulfsil didn't send us. Who is she?
Archmage Ulfsild the Evergreen? Warrior Witch of Kyne's Aegis? Clever woman of the Druidoc? The Pale's priestess of Juno? She created the Scalarium and perfected the art of scribing.
And that is what Coriel just did. Scribing. Shaping magic.
Like a ray of sunlight from Magnus himself. Yes, scribing is an art developed by Archmage Ulfsild in collaboration with powerful beings. Spirits, if you like. They are called the Luminaries of Magic. And you, adventurer, are going to seek them out.
You will indulge Coriel. Why would she do that?
To inherit Ulfsild's legacy. To make your mark on spellcraft itself. The Luminaries wait beyond these beautiful...
Okay, we do get to go through the doors.
If you're willing, I will guide you on the path of scribing. I will take you under my wing.
And Coriel can scribe more grimoires, shape new skills.
There is a world of magic beyond your mortal ken, adventurer. With the Luminaries at your side, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. Speak to your knight. Consider my offer.
Ajit will talk to Naliar.
There is much to be done, but it will be good to flex my feathers again.
Coriel has many questions for you.
And I have questions for you. It's been so long since I've spoken to someone like this. I'll spare you my interrogation. I'll learn more about you as you follow the path of the Luminaries.
You call this place the Scalarium. Where are we?
We are beneath an island called Ivea.
Thank you very much for the follows on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Appreciate it. Mort, Pink Panther, hello. Hope you're glad, because if you know, I'm sad.
Shalador. I am caretaker to this space. Ulfsild's familiar. Set to watch over it when the island was lost.
The island was returned to Nirn. Khajiit helped the Archmage best Shagarath.
Impressive. And well-timed. The Mad God's discovery of the Scalarium would have been catastrophic.
I would have been there for it.
When Ivea returned to Nirn, but had no idea what called it home. I can think of no one better suited to inherit Ulfsild's legacy.
Ooh. Ooh, hello. Thanks, Mort. Cheeky sausage, you. Oh, you cheeky sausage. More, thank you very, very much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Welcome and or welcome back to the Upshore Tea Suppliers. Enjoy your chat badge, your emotes, the ability to change the room lights, and the ability to use sound commands. All the commands available to you are rendezvous exclamation mark commands. Enjoy. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for being a saucy bean. What more can you tell this one about Ulfsil?
Has all record of her accomplishments been lost? Not a footnote remains of her life and deeds? Her discovery of the Luminaries began long before she met and wed Archmage Shalador, though their collaboration would encompass the work of a lifetime.
So that's why I recognized it! Shalador became so obsessed with reclaiming Aivor that Ulfsild left him.
She did. I'm saddened and surprised. They were very much in love. They always knew they would not see the end together, but I doubt either of them expected things would end like that.
What does it mean? They knew that they would not be together forever?
Shalador was one of the greatest mages.
Andreas, hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad.
He planned to live until the Aedra themselves wrested him from this world. But Ulfsild didn't want to live forever. She wanted to leave behind a legacy. Now, thanks to you, she will.
What exactly is scribing?
Like a flock moving across the sky, scribing twists and turns in the wind. It was an art form, a discipline, and a life's work. And as she got to know the luminaries, it became a collaboration with her very best friends.
Why did Ulfsild develop scribing?
Ulfsild saw the world differently. She could literally see magic, watch as it spiraled in ribbons across the world. As she grew up and formally learned to cast spells, it gave her a perspective on magecraft no one else had.
Coriel must know. Scribing was a way for her to help others see magic like she did.
Yes. She hoped that with proper technique and a sufficiently powerful focus, anyone could develop the same relationship with magic she had. She spent the work of lifetimes pursuing that dream, and never quite saw her work bear fruit.
What makes scribing work? The grimoires and the scripts and the ink?
Most spells and skills are time-honored traditions. Reliable, consistent. But they lack artistry, require nothing from the caster beyond a basic understanding of how magicka flows. I described scribing as an art because it requires artistry.
She combined art. Magic?
Yes, that's a good way to look at it. Grimoires are spells and skills built from the ground up with artistry. No one would claim they're the most efficient, most reliable workings. But they're far more
Oh yes, I hope you brought I hope you brought chocolate, Pink Panther, because Belgium chocolate is the best. The best. Not today, T-Bot. Not today. I have a new name for my Khajiit. Darsaja Shadowfoot. Ooh, nice. I like it. I like it. They are flexible. That is where the scripts come in, yes?
You've got it. You can paint a picture with many different brushes, many different colors, can you not? Scribing allows a talented hand to do the same with magic, crafting a spell or skill in just the artistic fashion you want.
Please, indulge this one. How did the luminaries help her with scribing?
Ulfsild's innate gift to see magicka brought with it a lifetime of lived experiences not easily transferred to others. So she developed the art of shaping magic via ink, parchment, and quill. What was missing was raw mystical strength.
The luminaries lent her strength?
In so many ways. Scribing hinges upon the borrowed power of the luminaries, channeled through the altar. With their power flowing to the focus at the heart of the Scalarium, a mage is able to do incredible, ineffable acts of creation. And I have questions for you. They are beings of pure magic, hence their name.
I didn't want to talk over her, but I also wanted to ask the last question. But I'd already heard her say that, so...
Each has chosen a shape that suits their personality, following goals and interests entirely of their own choosing.
Sir Coriel, where do they come from?
Ask each luminary what they are, where they came from, or how they came to be, and they'll each give you a different answer. My suggestion is that you meet them, learn all you can, and decide the answer to that question for yourself.
You said the luminaries could teach this one about scribing?
As they themselves once taught Ulfsild. Yes, the luminaries understand magic in a way mortals never could. Their power, freely given, will allow you access to arcane mysteries others could only dream of.
Oh, flip.
There is much to be done.
I've been a knight in the Order for years, Traveler, and I've never heard of anything like this. A lost art of shaping magic, an ancient library, and these luminaries. This is incredible.
The crow seems to think Coriel can learn about this scribing from the luminary.
Hopefully you'll learn exactly what a luminary is while you're at it. I'm lucky you were here, Traveler. My magic is so specialized. With that altar, who knows what else you'll learn to do? What sort of spells and skills you'll create?
What do we do next?
Well, me, I need to report in. Tell the head of my order what's happened and get guidance from the Archmagister. If you're asking my advice, why not stay here? Talk more with the crow and see if you can start to walk this path she mentioned.
This turned out to be quite a patrol, Naliar.
A patrol to last a lifetime. I brought you in to help with an unstable portal, and look at everything we've done. Explored an ancient library, met a talking crow, and apparently revived an ancient form of magic. Can't wait to see what happens next.
So, one of the things, I'm really excited for scribing, because making different spells and combinations and having so much flexibility in how your build works is super exciting. But this is a skill style, and skill styles can change the visuals of your skills that you already have. So this will turn Soul Trap from the blue color it currently is to orchid purple. And I do know that there's a small selection of customizations that are out right now, but one of the ones that I definitely want to try and get today is apparently there's a purple wall of elements. I really can't wait for pink to come and be an option, though. I'm happy that purple is the first one, but I will be very, very happy when pink becomes an option. I've got something in my eye. How to Scribe book as well.
I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. This will be a long and entertaining conversation. In the meantime, you have a feathered scholar to speak with.
Khajiit does. What are you hoping to get from the Mages Guild?
You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Sunamir. I want them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find. In the meantime, you're our resident expert on scribing. You need to learn everything you can.
We do need it. We need pink. Saw this in one of my skills and wondered what it was. Ah, the little paintbrush means you can change the colours. There seems to be a good deal still to discover.
You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing? We have more questions than answers. Luckily, we also have you. Give the crow my regards, traveler.
Coriel will go speak to the crow. Good luck, Naliar. I'm sorry, that last line sounded like Dissipatus on her TikTok things that she does. Oh, hello, travelers. If you know, you know. If you don't, you know.
I'm a touch nervous to bring this to the Votary Commander and Archmage Galerion. This is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably.
Before you go, can Coriel ask you a few questions?
Of course. We really jumped into the boggy end of the swamp together, didn't we? Answering a few questions is the least I can do for the world's foremost expert on scribing.
Khajiit would like to know, who are the associates you want to bring back?
My plan is to bring in Ernard, who opened the portal for you, as well as Laren and Julian. You passed them back in Sunamir. And Chronicler Ferandil. He'll be invaluable here and can keep the other three in line.
Why that group?
Votary Laren and I have gotten each other out of more scrapes than I can count. Julian is sour as a plum, but she's one of the smartest people I know. And Ernard doesn't look like much, but he cuts through guild politics like a spell-forged blade.
And Chronicler Ferandil?
Ferandil is... well, he's not much fun at parties. But put him in front of a stack of moldy old tomes and he'll have them organized, catalogued, and analyzed faster than you can say Eye of Magnus 3 times fast.
Then tell this one more about yourself. Yes?
Oh, me? Not much to tell, really. I grew up in a guild family. My mother was an adept, and my father was a researcher back in Eldenroot. I started off sort of following in the family business, but most magic just kind of eludes me.
That is why you became a knight in the Order of the Lamp.
Yeah, swords always made more sense to me than spells. Portals and I get along great, something about how they come together. Like a good riddle. But most magic and I just don't get along.
Leather armor
Much
is
to my
it
father's
obtainable?
chagrin.
I would imagine it will be. If it's not now, I would imagine it will be in the future. This one can tell her more about your order. Yes?
Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect the Mages Guild, its members, and its goals. When we're available, we also go in first to deal with situations like this, trying to assess the unknown before letting the adepts get their hands dirty.
Why would it not be available?
There aren't many votaries in the Order right now. Part of why I joined up. I tried the adept's life before that. Being a lamp knight suits me better. Even if I still get called on for my portal magic just as much as before.
We will speak again when you return. Okay. Let's go talk to the crow. I didn't read the books on this side, so I'm gonna have a quick little read of the books on the side. If there is any. There's one. Oh, and it was a law book. Okay. Some of those customizations appear to be locked behind certain content. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't just be given everything on a plate, Sonny. You gotta work for it, bro.
I'm glad you've chosen to stay, Interloper. The path to master scribing is not an easy one, but its rewards are innumerable. Your knight appears to be leaving. Did I ruffle her feathers with my cause?
She's going to report into the Mages Guild and request some assistance here.
A guild of mages? Fascinating, but a topic for another conversation. Let's stay focused. Ulfsild prepared for the day that someone would follow in her footsteps. She left behind resources, notes, and information for her eventual inheritor.
And you want Khajiit to be this inheritor?
What I want is immaterial. The Luminaries will dictate your future as a scriber of grimoires, an editor of spells. That said, I am Ulfsild's familiar. I can guide your early steps, get you flying in the right direction. Where you perch is up to you.
Where does Coriel start?
Ulfsild left a number of echoes, instructional illusions, scattered throughout the library. Their aim is to guide you through the process of contacting the Luminaries, making allies of them once again. There's one just behind you. See for yourself.
Khajiit will see what Ulfsild has to say then.
The echo at the base of the altar is just one of many. Much of the Scalarium's knowledge has been lost to time. But if Magnus wills it, Ulfsild's preparations should be enough to see us through. Fly back to me when you have followed Ulfsild's instructions.
Ooh, pretty!
If you are seeing this, the Scroll has set you on the path to learn the art of scribing. A world of magic awaits you. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the Luminaries, and they will teach you far more than I ever could.
Can't believe this is Shalador's ex-wife. That's mad. I hear that the Luminaries are a very special group of ladies. Ah! For those that don't know, I am in a stream team called Luminaries. And it's founded by the lovely Scissors. And if I do say so myself, they are a rather fabulous group of ladies. And I might be a little bit biased because I'm in the team too, but you know.
I made this lens so you might see the world as I do. The very warp and weft of magic laid out before me.
You're right.
A look through the lens will allow you to see impressions left behind by the Luminaries. Follow these signposts.
You okay?
You'll find their domains.
Badger just fell over in the shower. Sorry.
Don't
Sorry.
stand in
Oh.
Don't stand in stupid. Don't stand in stupid. Don't stand in stupid. Don't stand in stupid. Don't
I heard him shout, "Ow, F," or something.
stand in stupid.
So he's alive. He's alive.
Okay and all.
He might have said that he's okay, but I couldn't hear it because of my headset. Zintolly, thank you so much for the resubscription. I really appreciate it. Welcome and or welcome back to the Offshore Teas and Players. Enjoy your chat badge, your emotes, the ability to change room lights, and the ability to use sound commands. All the commands available to you are under the exclamation mark commands. Enjoy. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Don't stand in stupid.
Whoa.
Don't stand in stupid.
Oh, Mr. Wobbly.
Stand in
Sounds like my joints, my wibbly wobbly joints.
Don't stand in stupid. Don't stand in stupid. Don't stand in stupid. Stupid.
Ayo, Mr. Wobbly, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Welcome and or welcome back to the Offshore Tea Suppliers. Enjoy your chat badge, your emotes, the ability to change room lights, and the ability to use sound commands. All the commands available to you are under the exclamation mark commands. Enjoy. Thank you so much. You cheeky sausages. I think you did get some biscuits for subscribing as well, if you weren't able to enter the giveaway before. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Have a look. Do exclamation mark biscuits and find out. Also, let me see your chat badge. I bet it looks real cute on you. Everyone that subscribed today for the first time, let me see those chat badges. Let me see it. Oh.
Make it rain bits.
Dr. JD, thank you very much for the 50 biddies. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Zintolly, for the moot bee. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Star Dancer, hi. How are you today? Hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad. Can we get a shout out, please? Flippin' hell. What's all going on? By the way, this is Moot Bee. That was Moot Bee on the screen.
Go towards exclusive chat badges and emotes. Thank you for your support. And whoop whoop!
Thank you very much. If you want to get involved in the hype train and earn some exclusive chat badges and emotes, you can do bits or subs or primes or gift subs. Get involved in the hype train today. Thank you very much for activating a hype train and more. Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Danny Hark. I really, really appreciate it. Danny Hark, welcome and welcome back to the Offshore Tea Suppliers. Enjoy your chat badge, your emotes, the ability to change room lights, and the ability to use sound commands. All the commands available to you in SO commands. Enjoy! Also, that sticker that just came on the stream is actually Sprites. Sprite-ease. Like sprites, but teas. They are my cryptid and mythical creatures from the realm of insanity. They all have different traits and personalities. And if you enjoyed that design, you might want to go to sprites.com, where you can learn more about the Sprites and buy merch with them on it. We also have exclusive Sprites emotes in the chat if you're a subscriber as well as the Sprites logo, which looks suspiciously like a bubble tea heart. But it's actually a potion with nourishing beads inside, and when you eat the beads, they fill your belly and make you full. So, you know, it looks like bubble tea, but it's like magical bubble tea. If you'd like to go look at Sprites, Lovely Hoots has done the command for you. You can go click that. Or you can go to kpowerhd.com/links, and Sprites is, I think, the top link. We've got mugs, we've got shirts, we've got beanies, we've got dad caps. It's pretty fun. We are level 2 of the hype train already, thanks to your hype and love. And if you're on the hype train, you can post the emote in chat. As long as it's my emotes or Better TV emotes, they will appear on the hype train. My favourite thing to do is ask chat to make a Frank on the Franken train. So one of my emotes is the Frank. And if you'd like to show your wieners in chat to show all the new subscribers, Dr. JD's already shown their wiener. If you'd like to show your wiener in chat and show everyone what I mean. So we would want Dr. JD as the head. And then we'd want Mort as Frank 2. Zintolly as Frank 2. And then Mr. Wobbly as Frank 3? No, other way round. Dr. JD confused me because they flipped the emote. That's a clever way of doing it, though. So I think we'd actually have Mr. Wobbly as the head. Yeah, we'd need Mr. Wobbly as the head. So if Mr. Wobbly could post Frank 1, and then Zintolly post Frank 2, and then Mort post Frank 3, and then Dr. Jade... No, Mort post Frank 2, and then Dr. JD's already done Frank 3, and then we can have a Frank on the Franken train. And if anyone else joins the Franken train, you have to try and fix the Franken train. At the moment, the Frank on Mr. Wobbly and Zintolli's is very small. Oh, there we go. We're just waiting for Mort now. Mort, come on, don't let us down, bud. We've nearly got the Franken train on the hype train. The Frank on the Franken train. This is a Franken train. It is Frank the sausage dog with shivering cheese for wheels. Yes, I know it's fascinating. I know you're all very impressed with the Franken train. We're so close to having a Frank on the Franken train, chat. We nearly did it. Mort's just... Maybe it's just me being disgusted because I chopped up the Frank on the Franken train right now.
Make it rain!
Oh! Star Dancer is taking over on the bottom of the Franken train. Dr. JD and Star Dancer, you're going to have to swap. What an emote choice. It gave you a random... Star Dancer, thank you very much for the biddies. I really appreciate it. We got 40 seconds left. And we will need 1,800 bits or 4 tier 1 subs. So I think we're going to end up sticking on number 2. But we'll see. We'll see. Weirder things have happened in 30 seconds in the realm of insanity. Borful, hello, darling. How are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you don't, I'll be sad. Hello, how you doing? How you doing there, sausage bum? How you doing over there? We can have a stretch for the last few minutes of the Franken train. I'm so confused. It's okay. The Frank on the Franken train failed. We weren't organised enough this time, chat. We'll get them next time. We'll get them next time. We'll get them next time. While the train... Oh, what is that emote? Button mash. I mean, that is me, to be fair. I will stretch while we do this. Ow, did you...
The hype train is leaving the platform. Please mind the gap and remember your items. Any unidentified items may be thrown into a fiery pit of doom. Thank you for riding with Cape Howe Railways.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop.
Find the gap! Find the box, apparently. God, my knees are really cracking right now. Woo! We're stretching, boys, girls, they, thems. Happy Pride, by the way. Woo! We stretching, baby. We stretching. Actually. Oh, yeah. Can you get me a cup of tea, please, Shy to Devil? I would like a cup. Thank you. Can you grab me one while you're there, please? Okay, that was very exciting. A cheeky little hype train. What emotes did you get? Thank you to everyone who got involved in the hype train. I really appreciate you. We didn't have time to throw cheese because I was distracted, but maybe next hype train. If we get another hype train later today, I'll show you the shivering cheese throwing dance party that we do for hype trains. How's that?
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important
Thank you!
in the path to the luminaries. Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings.
As it is curious. Her belly just rumbled. How does she use these focal points?
It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes.
Levy, how are you today? Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello. Where does Courier start?
Gather your feathers about you. Nearby, you will see a focal point and the fable of the Indrik. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light.
Courier will give it a try. Brigitte is hungry, yes?
Yes. Secrets are all around.
I'm always hungry, though.
You need only know where to look. Read the fable of the Indrik, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean.
tell this one more about this lens? Yes?
Ulfsild created the True Sight lens as she developed the art of scribing. From a young age, she could see magic in a way few others could. This intuitive understanding of magic was what led her to the luminaries, and inspired scribing itself.
This one is wondering if she could see magic. Did she need the lens?
Seeing and understanding are two different things, interloper. The lens was a tool, a high branch to give her a bird's eye view of impressions left behind by the luminaries.
Please, answer Goriel. What do you mean that she could see magic?
From a very young age, Archmage Ulfsild found she could see the current of magic as it flowed across Nirn.
Yeah! It's all that DIY!
A rare and precious gift, one granted by Magnus himself, no doubt.
It's all that DIY, kiss these gardens here, Jack. Go over here and give it a little smooch. Sorry. The Fable of the... No, I wanted to do Dragon first, because that's what everyone voted on. Fine. A hunter travelled through green waters to the break of dawn, seeing a worthy quarry. He came across the lady, stone seal, with skirts pulled around her. Something huddled behind her, a creature of hooves and feathers and bones of the earth. It barked and gave chase when he got too close. He chased it through mud and brush and down into the earth. By amber light, of Kuldana in gleaming halls of moon-grey stone, the long-legged creature shed its even longer shadow, leaving it to battle with the hunter. The two met again among ruins of an isle brought low from the quiet of a once mighty tower. I'm not very good at Nord voices, can you tell? All that remained was a well of starlight at its center. The creature did not run, but considered the hunter as he approached. "Why did you chase me?" asked the creature. "I sought a worthy quarry," answered the hunter. "I was feeble and new to this world," said the creature, "small and weak. I would lose my sharpness in waiting for you to grow, and you had sense enough to run." Said the hunter. "What use that gift be if none ever chased you? Drink of this well with me," said the creature, "and we were both made stronger of your pursuit." The two foes bent their heads and drank of the well of starlight. Rejuvenated, they raised their heads as friends and ran again, dashing over the river, splashing through the lady's skirts, stopping on a high overlook jutting out to sea. What a difference it made, thought the hunter as he stepped into the creature's glade, keeping stride with another rather than following in their wake.
Now enter the focal point and pierce...
I don't try Nord voices very often because they're always threatening to turn me into a rug, and I ain't having it, to be honest. But I'll do my best for you and your entertainment, okay? That's for you. Ooh. We're in Tamriel for certain. Greenwater Cove. Dawnbreak. It must be Oridoi Ding Dong. Amanda Stone, although I know the one. On an island in a small pond south of across the river. From that little mining settlement. The beast must be an Indrik. Moongrey suggests the ruins of Ondil. Barnim on the east coast. No tower, but there is an ancient well of power there. Consulted my map. This must not have been an island when the fable was written. Now it's home to a lighthouse on the southwest coast of Ori Ding Dong Ding Dong. Hope the door is still there.
Excellent. Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go. You've seen the hidden annotations then, and you know where you are going?
It looks like Orfsid's notes lead to Oridori Ding Dong, yes?
You should be able to follow those annotations in sequence, leading you from location to location. Just like the hunter in the fable, you seek the Indrik now. Let Ulfsild be your guide.
Is there anything else Khajiit needs to know, yes?
As this is your first time, I will accompany you.
Oh, crow friend!
Not everything you need to know is on the page. I will teach you how to break the luminary wards and retrieve key fragments to enter the Indrik's domain.
This one will see you in Oridori Ding Dong, then.
I'll meet you at the Lady's Standing Stone in Oridon. How nice it'll be to really stretch my wings again.
All the luminaries have fables like this, yes?
Indeed. Ulfsild gathered hundreds of tomes in her search for these tales. A small handful of her annotated volumes will be needed to find the luminaries. Beyond the Indrik, you will seek them out in whatever order you choose.
Forgive Coriel, but why is she starting with the Indrik?
Ulfsild felt a kinship with him. He was the first of the luminaries to ally with the Archmage, and the first to commit his power to the altar. If any of these unorthodox beings are still loyal to Ulfsild, I felt he would be the one.
Coriel is not sure how the luminaries connect to scribing, or the altar.
Tilt your head, and think of the altar as the heart of the Scholarium. Without it, the library would simply be a graveyard of tomes. A lifeless shell filled with old knowledge and stories of the past. What makes that heart beat?
My friend!
What gives it life?
The luminaries of magic.
Yes. Before the doors were sealed, the Indrik, Netch, Dragon, and Griffin fed the altar their strength. Now the heart of the Scholarium struggles to beat, and without that beating heart, your mastery of scribing will stagnate.
How do we know they'll be willing to share their strength with the altar again?
Ah, there's the trick. We don't. Ulfsild underwent trials to prove her worth, to gain their trust. But that was lifetimes ago. All we can hope to do now is find the luminaries and remind them of their promise to Ulfsild. The rest is up to you.
Okay. Before we head to Oridori Ding Dong, I'm gonna show you what the new skill looks like. So default is on right now. Active abilities. We're gonna have to quickly put this on our skill bar so you can see it. So oh no, I need to find an enemy to show you this. Okay, we're gonna go to Oridori Ding Dong. We're gonna go to Oridori Ding Dong, and while we're there, I'll show you the difference between the different soul traps, okay? Okay. So one of them is the default, and the other one is orchid purple flavor. Please don't eat your skill styles. I don't know, maybe they taste good. Maybe you should eat them and let me know how that goes. Right, let's find an enemy, I guess.
Yep, that tasted purple.
There'll be some kind of animal or something around here, surely. We're in Oridori Ding Dong. There's gotta be something. I can't remember if I did this. I've already done this quest, so this will be allies now, yeah. I'm so happy it was either pink or purple that was the first ones. That makes me so happy. I bet I won't be able to find an enemy now. Hello. I would like to show chat soul trap. Oh, here we go. Broken building equal spooky equal enemy equal no, just pain. Okay, fine. Where is there is there a delve near me that I can just pop into? Nope. I mean, there is one down there. We'll make our way to the delve, and if we don't find an enemy before the delve, I'll just pop into the delve. Delve? Delve. Delve, delve. Delve, delve. Right, here we go. Okay. So,
open. Books, letters, scrolls, tomes. You know what I'm after.
books, letters, scrolls, tomes. Books, letters, scrolls, tomes. Books, letters, scrolls, tomes. Books, letters, scrolls, tomes. New song dropping tomorrow in my new album. You just wait. Right, so normal soul trap, right? They're all blue. They're blue. You see them? They're blue. You see that? You see that? They're blue, right? They're blue. You see that? You're looking at that? You seeing it? Oh my god, I never leveled up soul trap. Don't look at that. That's embarrassing. Don't look at that. You slap on this bad boy. Close it, right? We're gonna go find another enemy. Ready, ready, ready? Purple. Ready, ready? Boom. Purple! You see that? It's purple. I'm purple. It's purple. It's purple. I'm purple. You see that? Ready, ready? Soul trap. Soul trap. Soul trap. So it changes the look of your skills. Yep. Wow.
That tasted purple.
Exciting. I know. So at the moment, any skill that's got that icon next to it, you know that that is going to have... So healing ritual is going to have... Oh, no, sorry. Just kidding. We know for a fact that some of the rest... Healing Springs is going to get lilac purple. Regeneration is going to get azure blue. These are just what is unlockable right now. And you unlock them by doing certain things in the game. Combat Prayer is going to get sky blue. Wall of Elements is getting violet purple. Force Shock is going to get onyx black. Elemental Drain is getting purple. Yes! I'm so excited about that. Basically, they're slowly going to be rolling out different colors for different skills. And eventually, we'll hopefully have one of each skill. So we can now not only customize our characters, customize our houses, customize our weapons, we can customize our spells, which is incredibly exciting. Now, as pretty as this is, I am actually not going to keep using it because I like my Wall of Elements. Where are you? There you are. I like my elemental blockade, eh? So, purple, purple, purple. Imagine that on a Dragonite. Oh, yeah. So, Dragonites, all their stuff is like orange or green. You can just eventually change everything to a different color. I cannot wait until they bring out pink spells. Because I might, for the first time ever, change Coriel's color scheme from white and gold to pink and gold. That being said, I would really want the Meridian Purified skin in pink as well, because I feel like the Meridian Purified skin is such a Coriel staple at this point. Meet the crow.
Here we are, where the fabled chase began.
Oh, there you are.
Ah, what a flight.
Normantine, thank you so much for coming along. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing sleep and wonderful dreams. We'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.
Great power. Each has a domain they have shaped to their choosing. Each domain has a door, and each door, of course, has a key.
Where can this one find this key?
As I said in the library, let the fable be your guide. We are here at the Lady, the first annotated location in the fable. Just as you did back at the Scalarium, peer through the true sight lens within a focal point.
Coriel must know. What exactly is she looking for?
Magic wards left behind by the Indrik. A trio of these wards hide a fragment of his key. Once revealed, these wards can be dispelled from a distance. Clear them all, and the key fragment will be revealed. Don't worry, I'll help you find it.
Only a fragment of the key.
If the luminaries share one trait, it's a love of a challenge overcome. Yes, you'll need to gather 3 key fragments to open the Indrik's door. Let's begin. And remember, if you lose your sight, there will always be more focal points at hand.
Right. This one will use the lens to find the Indrik's wards.
Peer through the lens. reveal the wards, and claim the key fragment. This may seem a small step, but an incredible path waits before you.
All the luminaries have fables like this, yes?
Indeed. Ulfsild gathered hundreds of tomes in her search for these tales. A small handful of her annotated volumes will be needed to find the luminaries. Beyond the
follows on Twitch,
you will seek them out in whatever order you choose.
All my follows are completely anonymous, by the way. So if you're sitting here and you're really enjoying the stream, but you're like, I'm enjoying lurking and I don't want to be called out, that's absolutely fine. I will only say hello to you by name if you type in chat. So if you want to have a little sneaky follow, don't worry, I'll just say thank you for the follow. I won't call you out. There's no pressure to type. Lurkers, I see you. Well, I don't see you. I don't have chat open. Don't worry. I'm not looking. I know you're there and I appreciate you. Thank you for lurking. We love the lurkers. Not the in-game lurkers. They're creepy. You guys, you're all right. Forgive Coriel, but why is she starting? Oh, we've already asked why we're starting with the Indrik. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right.
The lens shows you magic the way Ulfsild saw it. Shades of how the luminaries see it.
Wow.
Find the wards. Your vision has faded. Find another focal point. Each will be in sight of a ward. Your vision has faded once more. Find another focal point. Peer through the lens and break the wards to find the key fragment.
Ah, I see.
The wards are gone, and the fragment revealed.
Woo! Thank you for lurking. I see you.
Well done.
You saucy beans. Thank you.
You've taken to this well. Your early steps to master scribing. But from here I must take my leave. Return to the Scalarium. Ulfsild, I believe, wanted her inheritor to walk this path alone.
Alright. Ariel just needs to find the other two key fragments, right?
Just as you did here. Use the fable to find
So what is the true endgame? Fantasy Barbie? Absolutely. Fashion scrolls.
Open the door.
Or housing.
Indrik face to face.
What then?
He will likely ask you to prove yourself worthy of his power. I have a good feeling about you, interloper. Altar breaker. I have faith you can do it. Magnus guide you on your journey, and I'll see you back at the Scalarium. Just remember, you can always reference the fable of the Indrik from your bag. Ulfsild's annotations will guide you on your journey. Find the wards, obtain the fragments, and soon you shall meet your first luminary of magic.
Why are the luminary keys hidden?
I'm not sure I can give you a simple answer to that question. Perhaps some of the luminaries can give you their perspective. My best guess? When you see magic the way they do, your taste for the company of mortal mages might sour.
Here is curious. Mages annoy them.
That ruffles the feathers more than I intended. Think of it this way. Your average archmage is just a neophyte compared to the luminaries. I think these hidden keys are a way to dissuade, let's call them, casual questions.
You can remind this one where the other key fragments are in order to ding dong, yes?
Just remember, in your quest to meet other luminaries, I will not be around to act as a guide. The next set of wards lie within the ruins of Ondil. The third are on the eastern island of Buranim. Ulfsild's annotations make that clear.
And the door to Indrik's domain?
It lies on an island off the southwest coast of Oradon, atop a rise that now features a lighthouse beacon. You'll find it, interloper, just as Ulfsild did, all those years ago.
Okay. Off we go. Find the second set of Indrik wards. Hi, Pain Sky. We're just slanked. Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road chat. Happy Gold Road. We're having a look at scribing today. We're not touching the main story out of respect for console fam. Today we're specifically looking at the delicious, the delightful scribing. How are you liking Gold Road? I mean, I've barely touched it. I've mostly just done scribing,
Excellent.
really.
The wards are nearby. Seek the key fragment. Walk the path.
Aha! Aha! Okay, fine. I won't do that one. I don't get the biscuit timer thingy. You should be getting 1 biscuit every 10 minutes that you're watching the stream. I believe having a tab open but not having it active doesn't count, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% on it. But it's been over 30 minutes since the last time I checked and my watch time hasn't changed. But you've got an extra biscuit, right? Do I get that one? I thought you had 6 biscuits earlier.
And that's done. What's next?
Same as before. I'm not sure. Let me check. Is anyone else having issues with watch hours? What was I doing? I got distracted by Twitter. Wix. I'm lurking at work, so I'm not sure about active tabs. I'm about to leave for home anyway, but hopefully if there's an issue and it was resolved, others who remain might enjoy it. Aw, Krasny! I'll tell you what. See if I can remember how to do this. I don't know if that worked. See if that worked. I can't remember if it's plus ad or plus viewers. See if that works. That gives everyone here 5 biscuits. Maybe. Just in case it is mucking up. Right, what was I about to do? I feel like I tabbed out to do something and I can't think. Oh, that was what it was. Okay. Oh, there isn't actually a way shrine closer than this one. We should just have to run. I'll just have to run. Run, boy, run. Oh, flip. Have I just ran into a dead end? I absolutely have. It's fine. Fine. Run, boy, run.
Gather your feathers about you. The last fragment is within those ruins.
Each of these is me. Oh, there's one up there. Over there. Oh. That was someone's waypoint thing. One here. And one over here. I do kind of wish that the sight didn't go each time. I feel like that's a little bit of an unnecessary extra step, but it's still pretty. It's still cool. I like the animations. But I do like the going around collecting the fragments. That's kind of cute. It's kind of fun. It's kind of funky. It's kind of fresh. I like it. Picasso, I like it. Mate, as if. Fine. I'll do it myself. For those who don't know how I travel, I use an add-on called Easy Travel that's automatically searches through my guild and friends list and finds someone in the area and travels to them. I prefer this one over other options just because it's so much easier to just go to the map and right-click it and go. But it's not a necessary thing. Add-ons are a sprinkle of extra. They're not necessary. I played without add-ons for many, many years. Base game... They're always adding new quality of life changes to base game as it is, so... I'm boosting for a wee chatteroni balonies. Ah, okay. Reveal the Indrik.
Blown true. The luminary Indrik door is close. Yeah. Find the path to the top and take the next step on your journey.
Ooh. I think I've gone the wrong way. As I always do. It wouldn't be me if I didn't take the wrong way, would it? The worst thing is I've actually done this quest before, so you'd think I know better by now. Let's take it to the top. And once we reveal the door, I think we're going to have a quick tea break because I'm absolutely busting. I'm boosting for me. In fact... we're not going to reveal the door just yet. We're going to pop over here real quick. And we're going to juggle some yarn balls. And we're going to quickly go stretch, take our eyes away from the screen. And have a little bit of a break. So don't go too far. Because we're not going to be too long. And we'll continue our scribing journey when we return together. Okay? 4 bars all the way. I don't want none of this... I know Kit Kat, I know that some of you said Kit Kat minis, but I can't be dealing with Kit Kat minis. That is just not... that is just not it, pardon me. Language, Timothy. I appreciate your response, but language, Timothy. Oh gosh. King-sized 4-bar Kit Kat, thanks. Oh.
Not a young man.
And I'll really fancy a Kit Kat now. someone clip me praising Kit Kat and send it to Kit Kat. So please sponsor Kay with Kit Kats. Go on, do the good thing. Do the right thing, chat. Do the right thing. Ooh. Wow, look at this. Oh. And she's off. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was cool. 2 bars is blasphemy, absolutely. Just discovered Tesco do Biscoff Kit Kat chunkies. Oh my gosh. Do you know what I had? I've been eating very well recently, but I was naughty yesterday because cute mum and angry dad came and picked me up, and we had a bit of Mackie D's. But you know what we had after Mackie D's? We had an ice cream, and I had what was called a sneaky. And it was salted caramel, which I'm usually against. I think salted caramel is overrated and I'm sick of seeing it everywhere. But it was salted caramel with peanuts and chocolate. And it was called a sneaky Snickers. And it was beautiful. But I put a spanner in the works because I asked for sprinkles and they were like, we've got to be really careful with sprinkles because if we get any of the sprinkles on the ice cream and it falls back in the tub, then someone can have an allergic reaction because it's got nuts in it. So they said we can't put that many sprinkles on it and we have to do it over like the bin because we can't have them going in the sprinkle tub. I was like, that's a good point actually. I don't care either way because I never snap. Fraggle! How could you do this? How could you say such blasphemous words in my chat? I still love a bit of Mackie D's as a slang term. You need to try and bring Mackie D's as a slang into wherever you are, chat. I just did the right thing. I went to the snacks cupboard and fetched some cheesy, lovely bit of Whatsits. I love Whatsits. Salted caramel is good, but you're right, it's in everything. Yeah, it's overrated. Overrated. At least they are considerate allergens. Yeah, and I honestly always forget about that because I took a macadamia nut and white chocolate Cliff Bar that I got from somewhere. It was in like a swag bag or something that I got, and it had like snacks in it. I can't remember who sent me them now. You might remember, chat. I would have done an unboxing. But it was a Cliff Bar. It was macadamia nut. And as I was eating it, the flight attendant on the flight... I was on a flight, by the way. This was for ESO 10. I didn't realise... Was it ESO? No, my sister's hen do this was for. They're usually supposed to say at the start of the flight, please do not eat any snacks with nuts in them because we have someone with a nut allergy on board. But they completely forgot. And we already had multiple people eating snacks with nuts in because everyone bought stuff from the airport. And I had my little snack bar. And as we were eating, halfway into the flight, they were like, just a reminder. They never said it in the first place. Just a reminder, we have someone with a nut allergy on board. Please do not eat nut-based snacks. By this point, I think they'd already started having a reaction because the stupid flight crew didn't announce it at the start of the flight. I've had that before at the start of the flight where they say, just so you know, we have someone with a... Like, they're supposed to say it before you even take off, but they forgot, and they tried to make it sound like we just forgot or something. They were like, oh, yeah... But everyone in the row was like, they definitely didn't say that beforehand. They absolutely didn't say that beforehand. They were like, just a reminder, as if we would just... Like, they tried to trick us into thinking it was our fault when it was absolutely their fault. I will be very surprised if that person with a nut allergy did not sue the pants off of that flight crew. Loser flight crew, yeah. I will not be flying with that company again. Not only was it terrible that they did that, but it was also the most uncomfortable plane I have ever been on. And if I say that, you're probably going to know what brand it was, but... I heard a science communicator the other day in passing, everyone should carry an EpiPen because you never know what's going to happen around you. That is a very good point. Unfortunately, in many places in the world, EpiPens are extremely expensive. I know that there's people in the US that struggle to buy their own EpiPens. And with the NHS, I don't think we'd be able to get an EpiPen unless you need it. But yeah, it would be nice if everyone could have an EpiPen. And you know what there should be? There should be, you know, like you get defibrillators in at least every village. I don't know if this is a thing in the US, but we have defibrillators. And you should always look up where the nearest defibrillator to you is, because you never know if you're going to have to use it. And one thing that happened to someone I know is that they didn't know where the defib was. Someone needed it and they had to quickly Google it, and luckily they got to it in time. But if they had already known, they could have saved a bit of time on this person that needed defib, and they wouldn't have had so much go wrong with their brain because they wouldn't have been out for so long. But you can definitely, I think there should be EpiPens behind, like, break glass the same way as there is defibrillators. Yeah, there should definitely be more access to EpiPens because allergies are extremely dangerous. There are campaigns to get more people to carry it for that very reason, yeah. And especially at an office setting or a business setting, there should be a first aid kit with an EpiPen in it. Should be, and everyone should be trained to use it. I would be very careful making your own EpiPen because there are a lot of things like contamination, problems with the blood, getting air into your blood if you don't do it properly. So I wouldn't suggest making your own unless it's literally life or death. Like, you either do that or they die. I wouldn't suggest making your own for fun. Wow, I learned something new. Yeah. And sometimes a person doesn't even know that they have an allergy until the first time they encounter something. Exactly. And allergies can be a matter of life or death. People think, oh, you just get a rash. No, people will have their throats completely close up and they can't breathe. Local Tesco has a defib. Oh, Tesco's are great for a little defib. And the good thing about the UK is there's a Tesco on every street. So always check out your local Tesco for a defib. Yeah, for an airline, 1 per plane is not an unreasonable request. Just part of an onboard first aid kit, rotated every, like, 18 months. Life of them is about 24 months. It's a shame they can't find a formula that doesn't go out of date. Oh, okay. Might want to check out 76 new store items. There's a pink suit. Have the pink sunglasses that are hearts come back? Because I really want those. Hello.
It has been many long years since a mortal entered my domain. And now here you are, following in Ulfsild's footsteps. Welcome to my domain, adventurer, bearer of my fable.
Why am I emotional?
I sense the power of the Scholarium within you. Your ink-stained hands have touched the altar's magic. I sensed too when Ulfsild's essence faded from this realm. After all these years, do you hope to be her inheritor?
Oriel might be. She is still new to the...
I sense potential. You hunger for power, much as Ulfsild did when she sought me out all those years ago. I will ask you the same question I asked her. Do you deserve this power? The power to edit grimoires, to rewrite magic?
This one is not sure.
An honest answer, and wise. I offer the power to maim or mend, to blast with flame or freeze with ice. Such a gift is not taken lightly. But first, my door must open once again. Place the fable you carry with you upon the dais.
How will that open your door?
A story is never just a story. It has the power to change from within and without. The fable of the Indrik acts as a symbolic connection, a commitment from me to you. Place the book and open the path.
Ajit will place the fable on the dais, then.
Ooh, this is so cool. This is 100% how I learned about my drug allergy, penicillin. Yeah, my mum is allergic to penicillin. And she only found out by going to the dentist and having penicillin injected into her and her throat all closed up. Luckily, they had the stuff there to, like, deal with that. Theft of defibs is a huge problem. My local one at the train station was stolen. No way. What's wrong with people? Yep, I don't know why they don't have at least one, and preferably 1 to 2 to 3. Yeah, there should definitely be more available. Absolutely. What did you miss, Google? You missed something? You're making me worried. I had an allergic reaction to poison ivy. Oh yeah, poison ivy's terrible for it. Terrible.
It's good to taste the ink of the Scalarium upon the air again.
We're in Tamriel for certain. Greenwater Cove, Dawnbreak. It must be Ori Dori Ding Dong. Consulted my map. This. Oh wait, that's the. Okay, that's the one we've already read. Got it.
Power can mean many things. Its meaning may change with each new day, each turn of the season. Ulfsild learned this hard lesson when the Scalarium slipped away. If I am to teach you as I taught her, I must learn what power means to you.
How do you want to?
A scroll nearby details a series of challenges, expressions of power, both subtle and not. Choose two to complete, that I might know what power means to you.
Does it matter which task she'd complete?
You do not know me yet, but I am no taskmaster. Power expressed against one's will is no power at all. Attempt only the challenges that appeal to you. When you are done, return, and we will take your next step together.
This one will return when the challenges are done.
Rest easy. I would not set you to task without cause. There is method to my mindset. In the meantime, you have many questions. Mortals always do.
That is true. This one does have questions for.
I would be disappointed if you did not. Scribing is an art esoteric, translating the very stuff of magic into mortal hands by luminary liaison. There's much you do not understand. Yet.
You must tell this one. Why are you having her do these particular challenges?
To consider the meaning of power. Every being alive thinks they understand it. But how to gain power, or what power to gain, is not the crucial question. How should power be used? That is what drives me.
And these challenges all relate to power?
Gladiators in a ring, the unquiet dead, a Daedric incursion, overlords reigning in the depths. They all possess the means to destroy, to control. I encourage you to see that power firsthand, and consider how you yourself would use it.
Can you tell this one more about scribing? What it means to you?
The act of scribing is really quite simple. You focus your will, put ink to parchment, and scrawl your soul upon the page. You change the magic, and the magic changes you. Focus your intent, and fire becomes frost. Venom becomes shock.
It is so simple. Why is scribing a lost art?
That was Ulfsild's choice. She spoke to other scholars of her time, her husband, her friends. But scribing was a path she walked alone. It was a choice I believe she came to regret in the end.
What are you exactly? What are the luminaries?
If magic is a river, we are eddies in the current. We are not masters of the river, but we are a part of it. The river is us. We are the river. Each of us awakened in a different manner, time, and place. I am the oldest to choose my form, I believe.
You chose your form. Why are you an Indrik?
Why are you the way that you are? Why do you have fur, claws, and a tail? You are what you were born to be, and I am the same. I was able to choose my shape, but there was no other shape I could have been.
That's so cool that it comments based on what race you are. I would imagine anyone else that's done this, does it change? Fur, claws, and a tail? That's so cool. Is this the new Go Road? Yes, so we're not touching main story. Don't worry, no main story spoilers here because we respect console fam. But today's stream is sponsored by Bethesda UK and they've asked us specifically to look at scribing for you. So to get scribing and unlock different grimoires, we have to do the scribing storyline. So this is a slight spoiler, but I would imagine you're going to be seeing a lot of people doing this to unlock the thing. And I think it's important for us to unlock the thing because then we can teach you how to use scribing so you're all set when it does come out for everyone.
Where are we?
My pocket domain, shaped and hewn into being in the same way I chose my form. I find it a pleasant respite from the larger world. Other luminary domains may have been...
Where do you start this storyline? So, if you have Gold Road, if you head to the Skingrad Way Shrine, I really recommend you go to a Way Shrine and travel from that Way Shrine to another Way Shrine. If you didn't know, chat, if you travel to a Way Shrine from the map, you have to pay gold. If you go to a Way Shrine, use the Way Shrine, you push E on your keyboard or whatever your interact button is on console, you can select a Way Shrine and it's free. So always travel from a Way Shrine to a Way Shrine if you can. I've saved hundreds of thousands of gold from not traveling from my map.
Every luminary has their own domain, their own wing, like this?
Indeed. Each of us formed a pocket realm as we were born. None of us could answer the question of why, if that has risen to the top of your mind. Each of us has an opinion, of course, but that's also in our very nature, it would seem.
Is your opinion?
I think we are very alone, each of us. And Aetherius, in its wisdom, did not wish us to be both alone and wandering. This sense of isolation is something we each grapple with in our own way, as did Ulfsild, of course. Of course.
This place is part of the Scholarium, yes?
Only partially. Scribing, even in its earliest incarnations, seemed destined to use a luminary's power. It was Ulfsild's idea to bind my domain to the Scholarium, which in turn led to great achievements and those beautiful doors.
Also, if you're far from a Way Shrine, you can travel to one of your houses for free. Yes, or you can travel onto a guildmate or someone on your friends list for free if you see that they're in the same place. But yeah, you can now get a house in any of the stories. You usually get one for free. If not, you can buy one with crowns, and you can do trades in game. If you pay them gold, they'll buy you the house, sort of thing. Just be careful with that because some people are funky about it. But yeah.
Your power runs the Scholarium through the door?
In Ulfsild's time, yes, it did. The strength of the luminaries, channeled into the very heart of the scribing altar, allowed for incredible feats. And may do so again, depending on how you fare.
Why does this place look like Somerset Isle?
The noble beast whose shape I chose felt right at home among these falling petals and verdant greens. When I need a moment's peace, or to rid my mind of stray thoughts, I'm grateful that this was the space that formed around me.
Challenges of the Indrik. Challenge of the anchor vile Daedric creations fall from the skies. Scourge their presence from the land known as Oridori Ding Dong. Challenge of teamwork. With fellow heroes by your side, face off against other champions seeking glory. Challenge of strength. Vile beings of superior strength await your challenge in the delves of Oridori Dingdon. Slay them. Prove who you are. Challenge of cleansing. The unliving rise and sully the purity of the land of Oridori Ding Dong. Use your strength to send the dead back to their domain. Complete 2 challenges.
Do we get to choose 2 challenges? Oh man, this Indrik is so flippin' cool. Xander, I'm gonna just take you away for a second. We're gonna do a little photo, a little photo. The badger can stay. Stupid badger. Okay, the badger is slightly in the way. Slightly in the way. Story of my life. Badgers is in the way. So pretty. So pretty. Right, there we go. Right, Lazand, you can come back now. So, we need to go to Oridori Ding Dong. Oridori Ding Dong. I have an add-on where I can right-click any of the locations on the map and it will just find a guildmate or player that is on my friends list in that area and take me there. But you definitely don't need add-ons. I played for many, many moons without them. Many moons. Okay, so are there any Daedric anchors active? Because that's a nice way to help level up a Xander. This one's not active. This one's not active. This one's not active. None of them are currently active. Huh. That's peculiar. So, when a Daedric oh, no, this one's active. Just kidding. There is one down the bottom that's active. Huh. So, when a Daedric anchor is active, there's an update now where you can see the cross swords on the chat on the map. And when you see those cross swords on the map, you know that that is active. It also happens with dragons now and a few other world events. So, always look out for those cross daggers. That is how you're going to find out. Let's destroy this dark anchor. Purge this land of these disgusting Daedra. Definitely don't have my soul. I definitely didn't sell most of my soul to each, you know. I definitely don't have any of my soul left. I gave a piece of my soul to each of the Daedra, and I don't regret it. I choose chaos. Sheogorath has the biggest chunk, though, of course, of course. Oh, yes, oh, yes. Oh, slay undead.
Come, my slave.
Participate in a battleground match. Oh wow, you can do PvP for this. Nice.
This will not finish me.
To Apocrypha with you.
To Apocrypha with you. Defeat a Delve boss. I think we're gonna do the Delve boss because we've got a Delve up here that's got a quest in it, question mark. Why have I got a quest marker on this Delve? That's what I want to know. Unless it's just every Delve's going to have a quest marker on it. FYI, and it's not a spoiler, but I stayed up all night doing the scribing quest line. I'm still not done with it. If that tells you how long it is reading through everything and running around, I bet. But I don't think you're supposed to do it all in one sitting. I think it's supposed to be something that you do while you're doing the story. Because I think you're not supposed to... They don't expect you to just sit down and do every single luminary. You know, there was someone who sold his soul to all Daedric princes before. Yeah, and it turned out just fine. It's alright. It's fine. It's all good. They turn out alright.
That was...
No problem. No problem. Not a worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I should probably eat some food. Well, I'm not your typical player. No, I'm not either. And I can definitely see myself doing all of them in one go, to be fair. I can definitely feel myself doing that. Did I not eat the food? Oh, I obviously didn't. Oh, flip. I'm like 8 hours into the scribing questline. I mean, I've not even finished the first luminary and I'm how many hours in? 4? 4 hours? When did I start the actual questline? That's the question.
Just get into the good part.
Looks at the architect. I have my doubts. It's fine! doing? Zavira! Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not your typical player either. Absolutely snot. Absolutely snot. Travel to the user-way shrine for quick access. Oh, to the Scalarium. Right, got it. Aiva, no? Yeah, Scalarium. Aiva! Looks at, you are about 4 hours in, give or take, but you've gotten distracted. Yeah, that's true. I have been very distracted. I've definitely been very distracted. I think the Indrik being first is actually a really good option because he said heal, right? Heal, damage, fire, and ice or something. Something or other.
Well done, mortal. You have risen to the challenge. One task remains. If I am to lend you my strength, you must lend me yours. Power for power. A wrong righted, and another step on the path.
What wrong does it want righted?
My own. One day, as I enjoyed the sun upon my pelt, I beheld a hunter tracking an Indrik and her fawn. The hunter moved in to claim their prize, and the hind perished. The fawn leapt for freedom, and the hunter gave chase. I stepped in. I imbued the fawn with a wisp of my power, but in acting with haste, I acted unwisely. My power protected the fawn true enough, but it gathered the hunter in its wake. Now predator and prey are trapped in a chase unending.
Saving the fawn was a mistake.
I granted my power to a being that did not ask for it, and did not know how to use it. The height of arrogance. A vice I have been accused of on occasion. Use the lens, find their trail, and release these poor souls from my power without focus.
Where should Khajiit start?
Seek the fawn and the hunter in a southern Auridon cavern. Del's Claim, I believe it is called today. Restore this ill-used power, and I will lend my strength to yours. A signpost on your path to master scribing.
This one has some questions for you before she goes.
Of course. This chase has been running for some time now. Another moment to clarify your mind, improve your focus, will not hurt.
You will indulge, Khajiit. Why did you lend your power to the fawn?
I was already old when Ulfsild and I first spoke, centuries ago. I have lived the length of many mortal lives. To see such a young, beautiful creature on the verge of oblivion, I acted without thinking. A mistake in the end.
Right.
Truth is a form of power, mortal. And the truth is that I have made poor decisions, just as you have. One of the things that binds us together, I suppose. The gods want us to learn by doing, and failure is a very instructive teacher.
Are people actually able to do things without being distracted? I certainly don't. I don't know how to do that. That must be a skill that you unlock through a very difficult and long-winded quest that I've never managed to get around to doing. Pretty boy, he's so handsome. So handsome. Shozindar, hello. Potrimpo, hello. How you doing? Indanaril, hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Genjo, hope you're glad, because if you're sad. If I've not said hello to anyone, please let me know. I would love to correct this. Oh, wow, there's a portal straight to the Delve? Wait, you're telling me there was a portal there this whole time? Dang, son! I love it when they give me a shortcut. I'm so glad I decided to run out instead of going to my map that time. Girl! Also, I saw your T-Mug earlier. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. Good spot, drummer. Good spot. You little fawn, you're going around in circles, buddy. Did I miss a quest in here? Did I miss a quest in here?
Make better choices.
Wait, hold on. Mother, I don't know if you'll ever read this. I should never have left Matheson. The veiled inheritance isn't the honourable cause I thought it was. Some of them are real patriots, but most are just brutes. I can't do this anymore. We're going to Dell's Claim tonight. The old mine near South Beacon. They're going to kill the miners. I can't let them do that, can I? I have to stop them. Somehow. I love you, Mother. Always know. Love you. I guess I need to find this person's mother. At some point. Sorry for missing your journal this whole time that I done Oridor Ding Dong a long time ago. My bad. Baby fawn. Portal to the Indrik's pub. Are they supposed to do something? Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, this is a delve in Murkmire, right? Yeah. I know where we are. I know where this delve is. Now, yay, Twitch is fixed. Oh, really? Was you having issues? Sorry to hear that, sausage. Oh, la, la. By the way, if anyone's interested about where my mug came from, it's from Insert Coin. And you can do !IC in the chat. Insert Coin have loads of Bethesda goodies and goodies from there too. Various different game goodies, and you can use my code to get a discount. If it still works. I don't know if it still works. Wow, is this Indrik gonna take me all over? The Dereni Acropolis? Long, long ago, for reasons most have forgotten, the Dereni clan left Somerset and relocated to Balfira. Now we're in the tutorial zone! Flip!
Come now, little fawn. You cannot run forever.
think it will. Oh? Huh? Okay. Guessing I need to go down. I just oh! That could have been a little bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. That could have been a little bit awkward. But hey! Shortcut!
No quarry can escape me. Hounds after it.
At least it's nice to come back here.
Just as I said, my power overwhelms the fawn. A ward of that power now binds it. Dispel the ward.
Why do I feel like this fawn is gonna get Hunter's gonna catch you?
You are free, little one. Free to... What? Ah, of course. You may return with us if you wish. I will see both of you in my domain then. I will grant my promised power to the one that sought it, and offer safe harbor to the one that did not.
I'm so happy. I was really stressed about the fawn dying. You're so majestic. Can't even deal with how majestic you are right now. Heckin' majesty. The Magisteroni. Ooh, my neck's hurting. Ooh. 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 Can I pet the fawn? Can I pet the fawn? No, I can't be. It's so cute. I just want to pet the fawn. We're gonna need a patch to fix this. We can't pet the fawn.
Is safe. My strength returned. And you have had a moment, I hope, to reflect on power and its wise application.
This one must know. Happen now.
Now, as with Ulfsil before you, I offer you the sigil of the Indrik. You will take it to the altar and imbue my strength within. The power I pass to you will infuse every drop of ink, every sheet of parchment, each whorl and dot upon the page.
What does that mean for her scribing?
Until now, your mastery of the art was limited. With my support, your horizon expands. So too, the vision of your allies. I will ensure their efforts to explore and chronicle the contents of the Scholarium meet with success.
Aliar has returned from the Mage's Gift?
Your knight has returned, with allies at her side. But that can wait. Mortal, fable-bearer, friend, accept my gift to you. The power of a luminary of magic.
This one accepts this gift, Indrik.
You have completed my trials. You have shown wisdom in the use of your power. Take my sigil. Join its essence with the altar. And let the ink flow once again. My power is yours to wield, mortal.
Oh, I did a little skip. He did a little excited skip. That was so cute. That was so cute. That was adorable. He did a little happy skip. Oh. Oh. Fountain of the Inn.
You don't see that every day. Nalia's going to want to hear about this.
Good to see you again. You'll find her over in the East Wing with our newest arrival.
Arrival? Oh, another book. How to scribe. Oh, no, sorry.
Not the first time.
Short guide on how to scribe. Oh, I wonder if she mentions her ex-husband. A short guide written on my final day in the Scholarium. An encapsulation of years of work for you. Why would she? Hey, who's fishing? Really?
That's enough fishing.
My dudes, it says on the redemption. Only during back breaks or starting soon. Please. Honestly, cheek of it.
There you are. I wanted to introduce you. This is Chronicler Ferandil.
Good to meet you. Nolia and I have been touring the library and I've already found, well, some terribly surprising things.
Ferandil is a chronicler, one of the best the guild has to offer. You two talk a moment, and then we can discuss what comes next.
Chronicler Ferandil, at your service. Chronicler of tomes, scrolls, scripts, and otherworldly delights. I'm glad that I was able to make the trip. I think you'll find my skills quite valuable on this most unexpected expedition.
What is your role?
I've been tasked with facilitating this lost art
Leave them
form
down.
you've rediscovered. Scribing. How novel. As I understand it, you'll be contacting and convincing these luminary creatures, empowering the altar and all that.
How will you facilitate scribing them?
I'll scour the complex for
Andy!
scripts. I've already found quite a few, aided perhaps by that, what's his name? Indrik chap. I've never been led by a faun to a trove of ancient secrets before, but it was an exciting experience.
Thank you, Chronicler.
Don't worry, I will do my very, very best to ensure I have what you're looking for. I take my role as chronicler for this expedition quite seriously.
Ariel has a few questions for you.
But of course you do. Ask away, my new friend. Happy to help in any way I can.
The Indrik helped you find supply.
I believe so, yes. I have a good imagination. You can ask anyone. But I can think of few other reasons for an Indrik faun to be traipsing about the depths of an ancient library carved from a Somerset island.
Ariel wonders if the other luminaries will help you find scripts and grimoires.
I most certainly hope so. This place is massive, and any assistance they might put forward would be deeply appreciated. You can tell them that Chronicler Ferandil said so when you speak to them.
What does a chronicler do, exactly?
In the Great Mages Guild,
Meows and meows.
informal title. It's passed around by a few adepts, like myself, with a penchant for the identification and illumination of ancient secrets.
You are selling things, though. Chronicler is a fancy title for a clerk, yes?
Isn't it beautiful down here? Just exquisite chisel work on the walls. When the votary here described this
Changing the topic.
I just had to come along. And I'm so very glad I did. Don't worry,
It's good to be back. I know it took some time to get us all down here. Apologies. Archmage Galarian and the Votary Commander needed significant convincing to turn this into a full-fledged expedition. How did it go with the Crow?
This one met her first luminary, the Indrik. And that one lent their strength to the altar.
You just continue to impress again and again.
Well, you know, to try my best. Thank you.
As you might imagine, guild leadership is very interested in the art of scribing.
Does that mean you will be staying here in the Scalarium?
For the duration. You have more luminaries to find. This complex needs to be explored, and the secrets of scribing are just waiting.
We will be getting new companions, but they will not be coming out until later this year.
This expedition would be nothing without you.
They usually do come out with the first chapter reveal, the first chapter release, but this year they're doing it differently. So there's multiple releases throughout the year. We've got Gold Road that has come out with various things, but later in the year we're going to get some new companions and a big update for PvP players, which we don't know anything about yet other than it's not Cyrodiil related, which is very intriguing, but there is a big PvP update at the end of the year.
Khajiit is committed, Aliar. Let us get to it.
Magnificently praised. We've secured supplies for a full-fledged expedition. You've allied with your first luminary, and the altar surges with new power. Not bad for a day's work.
Hell yeah. Bound Focus Script. Adds healing to a scribe skill when written into a grimoire. Grimoire. Adds healing over time to a scribe skill when written to a grimoire. Adds Resolve, a buff increasing physical and spell resistance to a scribe skill when written to a grimoire. Adds Off Balance effect to a scribe skill when written into a grimoire. Luminous Ink ×3 and the Sigil of the Lumini Indrik allows the purchase of grimoires and scripts from the chronicler Ferandil at the Scalarium, as well as access to the Scalarium's training room. Rarely causes Luminous Ink to be found on enemies. Oh, okay.
What happens next is up
grimoire.
To you, be it Griffin, Netch, or Dragon.
What meme is that?
In the main hall.
Oh, the grimoire.
Let me know.
There's a TikTok where someone goes, oh, and I can't think what it is. Grimoire. Oh, it's the guy that eats the really spicy peppers. Roast, a reaper. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. It's the spicy chili man on TikTok.
We do not know what is beyond the unmarked door.
We do not. Julian and I have already begun speculating based on some early hints. Our best guess? It's Ulfsild's private study. But I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Have you asked the crow?
I did, and she was a bit cryptic. I mean, especially cryptic. Sometimes it's hard to tell with a magical talking crow, but she seemed like she didn't want to talk about it.
We can talk more about the chronicler, yes?
You mean Ferandil? Yes. I reached out to him while I was waiting for the votary commander to decide what she wanted me to do. I've worked with him in the past, and he's unusual, but he's the best at what he does.
He's going to be selling the things we find here.
Absolutely. We're relying on him to help us understand what's useful, what's valuable, and what's just scrap paper. He told me the altar is already vibrating along his transmutational axis. I have no idea what that means, but I think it's good.
Ooh.
Ferandil has this way of getting his hands on things you wouldn't expect. Like, he's got a sixth sense about ancient relics and magic. Basically, he's a treasure hunter and merchant, but he's extremely reliable.
Okay, let's see what chronicler... Hello, what's this? Carl, assistant chronicler. Familiar to Ferandil, merchant. This is Carl, my dear and beloved familiar. She's been with me for many years. Please give Carl the utmost respect and kindness as a vendor, assistant chronicler, and full-fledged member of the Mages Guild. She is a professional, I say, and will treat you well if you treat her in kind. Oh my gosh! It's a scamp!
The scamp points to a small handwritten sign nearby. Cal, assistant chronicler, familiar to Ferandil, merchant.
Okay. Oh, so we've got different fables
for, okay. Ooh, we can get the ward in our houses. And we've got different fables for different achievements. Requires a fixed script mastery achievement to purchase. Really? And what are you selling for, Randall? Okay. Whoa, okay. I will buy one of each. Thank you very much. I will be one of each. This is what I bought all my money for. All my money? This is what I did things for. I did stuff. Yes, trample! Right, I'm gonna shut my chat. This is what I wanted to unlock, and I didn't think I was gonna unlock it so quickly. I'm so excited. You just wait. This ability is literally like the coolest ability ever. And I have a top secret, not so secret thing about it. So, right, here we go. We're gonna go scribe. Right, so trample. We're gonna Did I not? Wait. Can I not? Oh, are they still all unlocking? Have I got to wait for them all to unlock? Ulfsild's Apprentice. Achievement. Learn the scripts offered by the Crow and the Indrik during the quest The Second Era of Scribing. Right, so trample. Oh, you do. Wait, have they? Wait, what? So I can't use the healing stuff. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to show you trample anyway. These are the only things I can put on it. But trust me, it's worth it either way. Am I wasting ink right now? Yeah, but I'm doing it for the good of the people. Should I be spending this on a healing spell as a healer? Absolutely. But this is for the good of the people. This is for the good of you all. Yes, I want to add trample to my bar. Thank you. Magical trample. You watch this, chat. You watch this. I'm going to put this here, right? For a very good reason. Ready? So trample is my favorite spell that has come out with this delightful update because watch this. Keep in mind, I have random favorite mounts selected. So did you know you can set favorites in your mounts and you can then select random favorite mount, and every time you mount up it will choose a random mount. Watch this, ready? Trample. I didn't even okay, hold on. Can't actually see what's coming out. So that's the centaur, right? Oh, it just keeps picking. Why do you just keep picking the centaur? So I don't know why it's not doing let me just do random mount instead of random favorite. Okay, why is that? Right. Why is that happening? Maybe I need to be somewhere that I have to mount up, but in the testing, I was able to just do it here. So let me have a look. Hold on 1 minute. Let's just go to Westfield randomly. Okay. I guess I'll have to pay. No, I can just go to the way shrine. It's the new Centrat kind of being that's got like the stabby stab that I'm worried about stabbing me in the back. But yeah, that's the deluxe mount that sounds like a kazoo, as Sprouty lovingly told me.
Stop.
In the playtest, it changed the mount each time.
Don't lavish meals.
Have they changed it now? Right, so anyway, it's supposed to choose a different mount each time. I don't know if it's bugged, but look, you see the unicorn? And one of my favorite mounts is the Dark Beryllium Sench.
And this one looks really cool when you bring it forward. But it changes depending on what mount you've got active. Do you see how that went like pinky purple? And it had the cat. I love it. I love this ability so much. And I don't know if they've changed it, but in the playtest, the random favorite mount worked. I don't know if they've changed it. Maybe it was never meant to work. I'm not sure. He had random selected and it would still only pick one mount, one each time. Not sure if bugged or not. I wonder if it's the last mount you used. Yeah. Okay, so it's the last mount you selected. Oh. The range is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. How do you get ink? So when you do the Indrik quest, it can randomly drop, very rarely from other enemies. But apparently there's going to be more ways that we can gather ink, and we'll discover more ways as we're going throughout the adventuring, I guess. I don't know specifically how we get ink yet. There's probably a guide out there that has a big old list. I'll be interested to see if we could...
Please, can we be away from here as quickly as possible? I'd like to retain the current number of apertures in my skull.
Sorry, Azander, I went to the wrong place. Terribly sorry, I forgot that he hates Aiva. Anyway, that was what I just sacrificed all my goodies just to show you Trample, because I absolutely love the Trample skill. I love it so much. Soul Magic. Oh yeah, I can do that now. Ooh, the Huntsman motif. Pity. Freya Wolfsbeast, Shield of the North. So I do really want to do Mender's Bond. Heals your ally. So there is a way that you can do Mender's Bond, and I did a combination of it when I was testing, and you can really get, like, you can super customize it. It's really, really cool. Can you just jump down there? Oh, you're telling me I've been using the door this whole time like an idiot? Well, everybody voted dragon in the poll earlier, so I think the next one that I should start should be the dragon.
Refreshing. Take it in.
This place reminds me of the portal tower used in the new tutorial. Yeah, so we just went to the Dureni place. Fable of the Dragon. Riddles were meant to be so... I'm not going to do the Nord... Do you want me to... Shall I do the really bad Nord voice, or shall I just talk normally, chat? What do you think? Hello, dear. Sorry about that, darlings. Right, Fable of the Dragon. Where were we? Did we want the terrible Nord voice, or did we want me just to read it? Do you want my normal nice voice or the really bad Nord voice, chat? I missed what you said before. I missed what we said. But welcome back. We missed you. I missed you. Did you do any words while I was away? You didn't have very long. 1 vote for the terrible Nord voice. But I don't do very well. The bad Nord. 2 votes for the bad Nord. Okay, bad Nord it is. I'll take 2. Riddles were meant to be solved, and Misby the Bard knew the answer to every one of them. The Ragnar Loftbook. Ragnar. Viking. Bolt. Okay, I think we got it. Riddles are meant to be solved, and Misby the Bard knew the answer to every one of them.
The dragon in her head made sure of that. Misby and her dragon came to the grand temple, Gizenisia, where gathered the finest philosophers of the 16 kingdoms. The bard commanded their wisdom, the bard commanded their attention with a great shout and asked, "What is it that can be broken with only a single word?" The wise minds waxed and waned with wonder. The moon monks of the 16 kingdoms begged Misby for an answer, but she kept quiet and held them in suspense. "Silence!" said Misby, illustrating her point. The dragon roared with delight and showed her wings, carrying Misby away. The dragon next landed Misby in monastery, circled by claws, ready to strike. "You are strong and spry, surely able to tear me to shreds," said the dragon, through Misby. "But are you swift enough to know that it is that dies by devouring itself?" The claws puzzled over this. 2 moons rode through the sky, and still they had no answer. When at last Misby told them, a torch, their last light, went out with a hiss. The dragon then landed Misby north of a rain-kissed oasis, between 2 great oaks. She fell into a circle of moon singers, whose song shackled the dragons and pinned Misby in place. At the dragon's urging, she managed to ask them, "Before I am split by the might of your song, I ask you, that what must you keep after giving it to someone, or else it would be made worthless?" The singers stopped their song to puzzle through it. Their shadows grew long, and day passed to moonless nights. "A promise," was Misby's answer. Freed from the moon singer's songs, Misby and her dragon flew safely away. The pair fled south and fell to rest, and last in a grove of willows. Misby clutched her aching head, which was overfull of riddles. They were being chased for Misby's mischief. The dragon knew of a sanctuary through a door between worlds nearby. She would show Misby through if she would answer one more riddle of her own. What has a wide mouth, yet never speaks in its own voice? "Me," snapped Misby. "For with you living in my head, I am only compelled to speak with your voice. Just try and say it is not true." Misby's own mouth opened wide, and the scaled dragon slithered out. "Speak with your own voice, then, and tell me the true answer," she demanded. But Misby did not answer the riddle. Instead, she laughed with relief. "The healers were right. The pain was all in my head." And though Misby did not supply the answer, the dragon deemed her words clever enough to grant entry through the magic door. I definitely need to work on my Nord. I've got a lot of the races down, but Nord I struggle with a bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Seems to be a winding one, eh? Fable upon fable. Except, I know I've heard the story of Misby before, and when I paged through earlier, it seemed off.
What do you mean by off?
Missing something. Not quite right. It stood out because we found copies of the Fable of the Dragon all over the library. We couldn't tell which one was Ulfsild's annotated copy because, well, that's your thing. However, we did find an echo.
An echo? About the dragon? Where did you find it?
I think it's about the dragon, but I could be wrong.
Reachman! I mean, they're Nord race.
Ulfsild's echo said some pretty cryptic stuff. It's in the first room straight ahead as soon as you enter the East Wing. Just
as a Nordic person, I approve of this message. Thank you, thank you. You're great. Untamed Legacy, hi, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. I love your voices. Thank you, Mr. Wobbly. Thank you.
This one will look for the echo in the East Wing, then.
The others and I are trying
also,
to...
I feel like the Reachmen were more like...
You know, deciphering...
Celtic sounding, weren't they?
In case you need our help. It started a few arguments, but I don't mind. Helps that I like the work.
You like riddles?
I love them.
Yeah, a lot of compliments have come for this armor. I would imagine it's going to be obtainable either in crates or achievements or throughout the game. I'm not sure.
Do you like riddles?
Khajiit like riddles too.
You seem the type. Even still, if you need my help or just want to talk some ideas over, come find me. From everything I've read so far, the dragon loves riddles the way the ones in the stories love gold.
Khajiit thanks you. She will let you know if she needs help with a riddle.
Aren't they more bright? And I thought because they're in Skyrim. I don't know. I'm not very clued. Despite Skyrim being one of my favourite games of all time, my Nord knowledge is very low because I'm tired of them always threatening to turn me into a rug. Although I did really love the Reachman DLC. The what was it called? We had Western Skyrim, and then we had The Reach, funnily enough. But what was this DLC called? I can't remember now. Greymore was... I don't even want to say how many years ago it was because it makes me feel so old.
On the path to ally with the dragon, you must choose your words carefully.
Words.
If she asks if you are my inheritor, do not agree or disagree. Insist upon taking her trial.
Zen. I need to get the Zen more.
Meeting of many paths. A room full of doors with no hinges.
Zen. Zen. The path. Zen. The path. I am Nord. I go on the path. Then we will find the luminary. Ah. Ah, Vikings. Ah. Yeah, Markarth. Was it Markarth? The DLC wasn't called back. Oh, there's an easy way for me to figure this out. Was the DLC called Markarth? It'll be in upgrades. No, it'll be in DLC. It'll be in DLC. Necrom, Ascended Tide, Blackwood, Dark Brotherhood, Dark Heart of Skyrim, DLC, Deadlands, Dragon Bones, Dragon Hold, Elsewhere, Fire Song, Flames of Ambition, Greymore, Harrowstorm. Wait. Oh, because I just have them through ESO, right? Horns of the Reach. It was called Horns of the Reach. Horns of the... No, it wasn't. That's a lie. That's literally not it. Don't worry. Ignore me. It was called Markarth. I'm stupid. Horns of the Reach was literally a couple of dungeons. Listen, okay, I've been streaming for 5.5 hours. Give me a bit of a break, all right? I'm doing my best.
You listened to the echo? I think she's talking about the portal room, but we searched it 3 times over. There's no fable in there.
Why do you think she's talking about the portal room?
The antechamber to the main hall is a portal room, not just because it's convenient, but because it was easy. I could sense spell hooks aplenty in that room, dating back to Ulfsild's era. They used that chamber for the exact same purpose.
Your magic came in handy again.
Be good at what you do, my mother always used to say. Even if it's not your calling. Hang on.
Reachmen are a race of humans. Oh, closely related to Bretons. Despite their shared lineage, the Reachmen do not consider themselves Bretons.
Go find out.
And the Bretons share this sentiment in turn. The Reachmen have their own distinct culture and society apart from the Bretons and have lived primarily in the Reach for centuries. The Bretons of High Rock and the Orcs of Orsinium often clash with the Reachmen and claim their western reach at the Rothgarian Mountains. The Nord, who have territorial claims in the Reach, have also had run-ins with the Reachmen. The eastern reach of Skyrim is controlled by the Reachmen, being independent. Do you know what? All this time, I thought Reachmen was like a clan. I learn new things about the. Like, I would say I'm an expert on Elder Scrolls lore, but even as an expert, you learn new things every day. For some reason, I had it in my head that Reachmen was like a clan of Nords, but no, they're an entirely different race. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for this information, Blue Shade. I actually found it very interesting. I love learning new things about lore. Like I said, my Nord region lore, because like the Reach is kind of like Skyrim area, is not super strong despite being a huge fan of Skyrim and reading many of the lore books. I'm mostly focused on the Elven stories and the Khajiit stories, and it's only since playing like Elder Scrolls Online and being part of the blood, because my first alliance was Ebonheart Pact, not the Alderain Dominion, which will shock a lot of you. But it was only really when I came to ESO and started learning about all the races that I learned a bit more about the Nordic areas and like Skyrim. I obviously know the basics because I've played Skyrim way too many times and I did all the Skyrim DLC and everything, but yeah. Yeah, the Reachmen are the ones that sound like Celtic, yeah. They've got that Irish, Scottish vibe. Yeah, and it was the first time, Markarth DLC was the first time that Wes Johnson came back to the Elder Scrolls as a voice actor, because previously he hadn't done any of the voices in Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know why. I'm not going to guess why. It's his business, not mine, and I'd rather we didn't like gossip about it because no one really knows why. It's not been revealed, I don't think. But either way, he came back in the Markarth DLC as one of the characters. Let me know if you figured out who it was and if you recognized him. But as soon as I heard him, I was like, I know that voice. And at that point, it was a secret that he was coming back. And then he announced, oh, that's me, by the way. And we were like, what? And then obviously he's come back for Hermaeus Moira, which is incredible because he is Hermaeus Moira and Sheogorath. The other voice actors are fantastic, but you can't beat a Wes Johnson Hermaeus Moira. Very sorry to the voice actors that done Hermaeus Moira and Sheogorath. You did a fantastic job, but it's one of those things that you associate them with that character because they've voiced it in every other game, and it's really hard to go on from that. I'm sure the other characters they've voiced have been absolutely fantastic, but yeah. Khajiit will go check the portal room then. Let's go check the portal room. We have to go up the door this time because we can't just jump up. Why don't they just build stairs? If they know that we're going to be going up and down, up and down, up and down all the time, can we please just build some stairs down to there? Look, we could just have a nice little staircase right here, please. Can we band together and get some supplies to build a staircase? Thank you. What a reach! Dragonus, thank you. Speaking of Wes.
Daedric, Prince of Madness, welcoming you to the realm of insanity!
Speaking of the darling Wes Johnson, that was his voice welcoming the raiders. Fragonius, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the realm of insanity. I am the Queen K Powers D. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Out of everyone who is streaming on Twitch right now, you chose me, and I am honored. Thank you so much. I hope you had a fantastic time doing what you were doing. And we just did another part of the dragon thing. So Reaper's March, obviously. I made the mistake of taking this fable far too literally. My secondary notes went on a tangent about Thum and how a dragon could have lived in someone's head, let alone escape the claws of Colossus. Easy enough. Jazendi Seer is just west of Dune. I'd guessed a candle, or more grimly, a marriage. This has to be Dokrin Monastery. Claws here must mean the monks of the Order of the Claw. Kaj-Rolith, Shal and I passed through here years ago on our first journey to Summerset together. Lovely place. I guessed a cave, while not the right according to Misby, it is also not wrong. I think I know this Willowed Grove. It's even further south than the village named after it. So now we've got the annotations that tell us where to go. Speak to your allies for clues? Nah, I am interested. I'm interested to see what they say, but also, stop it. No. But then I can't help it. I can't skip dialogue. Didn't realize the blast bones, but yeah, there's quite a few changes, including this old one. Blazing spear. No, that's the one. Blazing Spear got an upgrade. No. Send your spear into the heavens to bring down a shower of divine wrath, dealing 8,757 magic damage to enemies in the area and an additional 606 magic damage every 1 second for the 10 seconds. And this is what's been added. Enemies hit by the initial hit are immobilized for 4 seconds. I'm so excited for this because Templars don't have too many immobilizing abilities like that. So it's really cool that we get something like this. Oh, we get to speak to the crow. I'm happy that I came through here now.
To meet the dragon. This luminary was a real challenge for Ulfsild and might prove the same for you. Just remember to breathe deeply and stay calm. That's what she told herself the first time through.
You must tell this one. Do you have any clues for the riddles from the fable of the dragon?
The monastery Dokrin can be found southwest of Grand Ka on a crescent moon of water. I don't wish to reveal any more. Ulfsild put her thoughts down plain enough. Have faith in your own cleverness.
I just wanted to come and hear you speak, to be honest. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, mate. Sure, Thomas D. Add ESO. I do need to add one on there though because I just downloaded lovely emotes, which is kind of cool. I just need to update that add-on list anyway.
I've never seen a dragon myself, but I've seen the damage they can cause. Pity they can't all have an appetite for riddles over destruction, like in that fable.
Do you have any clues for the fable of the dragon?
As it happens, I'm studying
Also, Thomas D, how are you today? Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad.
Jazenji Seer translates to Jode's Light in Cyrodiilic.
I don't know what to replace it with for my necromancer now. If only there was an update that just came out that added thousands of new spell combinations to the game. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of interest there. It's called scribing. You should definitely add trample. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. Whee! Oh wait, is it working now? Or no? No, okay. Well, that's still cool. I didn't even show you the new spell that we got, did I?
Any luck finding what you need? Anything I can do?
Thank you very much for the follows on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, by the way. I really appreciate it. My followers are completely anonymous, so if you don't want to be outed from your lurk, don't worry, you're not going to be.
Please answer this one. Do you have any clues for the riddles from the fable of the dragon?
Can I see the annotations? Here, Kaj Rolith. That's an old ruin site in northwestern Reaper's March. Fort Grimwatch is built over it now. And the bit about the door at the end. Did you notice that riddle went unsolved in the fable?
Ulfsild's notes came up with an answer.
No, don't tell me, I want to guess. What has a wide mouth, yet never speaks with its own voice? It's a well, right? Because when you speak into a well, it speaks back in an echo.
Ulfsild's notes said it was a cave.
Then I suppose we're both right. Perhaps there's a few potential answers these riddles could have. Though for your sake, hopefully not. Good luck out there.
Thanks, doll. Appreciate you. So there's one more ally that I want to talk. You don't have to talk to the allies, you can just go straight to the places, but I like lore. It's well, right? Well, about that. Oh, don't tell me, don't tell me! Julian!
I won't lie. I was envious that you had first rights to exploring this place with Nalia, to restoring the altar, especially after seeing how much she's opened up with you around. Now that I know it involves riddles, not so much.
You must tell this one. Do you have any clues for the riddles from the fable of the dragon?
There's a village called Willow Grove in the south of Reaper's March. As you can imagine, it's near a large grove of willows. I don't really care for riddles, but Nalia said she could use the help. And that's the best I can figure.
Do you know of any caves near Willow Grove?
I don't
hello
know.
there. Daedric, Prince of Madness, welcoming you
everywhere?
to the realm
You're
of
headed there
insanity!
anyway. Maybe find a viewpoint and have a look around.
But thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome and/or welcome to the realm of insanity. I'm the Queen, Kelly Power XD. Welcome to the community. And thank you for trusting me out of all the millions of people streaming on Twitch right now. You chose me. It is an honor. I just nearly took my eye out. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you had a fantastic time doing what you were doing in the realm of insanity. Not in the realm. I'm guessing you were playing Elder Scrolls Online since it's Gold Road release. Right. I hope you had a fantastic time. And, I think you're a saucy, spicy sausage. So thank you very much. Thank you. You doing some ESO? Oh, hell yeah! I hope you had a fantastic time. And if you come along with Buddha, please get yourselves comfortable. We have magical biscuits that turn into your favourite biscuits when you dunk them. So tell me if you fancy it. If you just want to lurk, that's fine too. But if you feel like disclosing this very important information, I would love to know what your biscuits turn into. What are your favourite biscuits? Let me know. I'd love to know. Let me know. That jump scared me. What? Sheogorath going, well, hello there. Just a disclosure, because AI is unfortunately taking over the world right now. My alerts that are Sheogorath, they are all done by Wes Johnson himself. My amazing moderators banded together and paid for him to do them. I would never use AI to replicate such an iconic voice, because it is damaging to Wes and the industry of voice acting in general. So I just wanted to disclose that they are all Wes. They are not AI. I have been asked before, but no, I have the original video of Wes Johnson saying those things. So big thank you to Wes for doing that, because it was stunning. Wow, the amount of damage that came from Trample. Holy butts! Okay, Trample is sick! Amazing. I'm incredibly lucky that my amazing mod team did that for me, and I'm forever grateful, and I will never get tired of hearing Wes Johnson himself welcome people into the realm of insanity. Oh, Nutella biscuits? What is a Nutella biscuit? That sounds incredible. Someone said hobnobs on YouTube. Oh, ginger nuts. Oh, I love a ginger nut. You got love a good old ginger nut. Trample is incredible. I love Trample, and I love that it changes depending on what the last mount you used was. I thought with random mount it would always change depending on when you use it, but it seems to be whatever mount you had recently sat on. So it still changes randomly, but you have to mount up before using it each time to change it. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intended, because I'm sure in the early play build, I'm sure it just changed automatically. Hey. Biscoff dipped in Nutella. Oh, You're making me so hungry. It is nearly my din times. Also, Gemsy, how are you today? Asa, hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hi, question mark, question mark. Hello, question mark, question mark. I hate this lag, I hate my phone being irresponsive, I hate these dang inconveniences. Oh, Fragonius, I'm sorry, sausage. I wish it didn't have to be this way. The answer to my favourite biscuit is considered blasphemy around here. Yeah, because you're not even talking about biscuits. I think someone's at the doorbell. I think Badgers is downstairs to sort it this time, so that's alright. Oh, am I supposed to find a sigil in here? Dispel the first set of dragon wards. Wow, okay, this is... I actually can't... I'm actually struggling with this one. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sonny, that is not a biscuit. Don't be like this. Come on. Don't be like that. You have a Ring doorbell? I actually don't. I just use the sound from the Ring doorbell because it's one of the better it's one of the better sounds for a doorbell. I know that's probably really stupid. But I just find that it's louder than all the other ones. Oh, flip. I always forget I don't want to force lock. I'm trying to level it up. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. These ones are a bit more difficult to find. The first ones I feel like were baby fed to me. Yeah, I like the ring from the Ring doorbell, so I yoinked it off my off one of the people I know's Ring doorbell so that I could use it.
Stabby, stab, stabby, muck, stabby, jab, stab,
ah,
muck, jab, stabby, muck, stab, jab, stabby, muck, jab, jab, stabby, muck.
I try to remember looking up in games, honestly. And I always try and remind chat to look up because there's some poor soul that's oh, I can't. I've got to run all the way back round. Some poor soul's whole job is to design skyboxes. And none of us ever look up. So I always try and make an effort to tell people, look up when you're in a dungeon. Look up when you're in a trial. Because some poor person's whole job is to design skyboxes. And we don't bother looking at them. So please look up in dungeons and delves and in the world. In Britspeak, it's called scone with thick and... No, it's not even a scone! Scones are completely different, you pleb! You giant pleb nugget! Who let Sunny in here? I've been turning my Sword Singer's red belt into a market. I actually haven't decorated a house in a long time. The last house I decorated was the Bastion cheese throwing hate party. Very important house. Bastion started winding me up because he's always judgmental about cheese. So I decided to throw him in a cage surrounded by cheese in the Snow Globe house as a Christmas present to the Elder Scrolls Online. And honestly, I'm not even mad about it. Did I not do this one? And honestly, I'm just like, you know, whatever. I'm a worshipper of the great Sheogorath. You do not get to come here and judge me for being a cheese lover, okay? That is against my culture and my religion as a Sheogorath worshipper. And that's one thing that I do respect about the Realm of Insanity. I make a little bit of a jest, but I do have a lot of respect for people's religions and cultures. That is not a joke. That is not a joke. It is actually a very important thing. But as a worshipper of Sheogorath, he was stepping on my toes too much, and I didn't much like it. I didn't much like it, to be honest. Didn't appreciate it. And Bethesda gave me a bunch of crowns to make a house with for Christmas. So now every Christmas we have a Bastion cheese throwing hate festive party. I understand he's lactose intolerant, okay? I respect that. But you don't judge everyone around you for eating lactose. You fanny. You can be lactose intolerant and accepting of people's choices, Bastion. You boring fart. How do you auto pick stuff up from that corpse? Is that a setting? So you want to go, I highly recommend everyone take the time to go to escape, settings, gameplay. There's a lot of settings on here that will really help you in the game. In fact, go through all the settings in the game. One of the most important things I really recommend turning on is changing enemy brightness. Up the friendly brightness so you know when someone's healing, and turn enemy brightness to a color that differentiates from the environment. Bright pink and bright purple are the most popular options. Whack that up to 50 so you don't stand in stupid. Another really important thing on here is auto loot, which is what you're talking about. So you can turn on auto loot and you can choose to not auto loot stolen items. And obviously on this same place is prevent attacking innocents. If you are sick of being in a town and accidentally attacking a guard and then having every guard in the place attack you, you can turn on prevent attacking innocents. It's not super handy if you're a vampire though, because you can't use your snacky snack unless it's an enemy. So I highly recommend you look through the settings. There's a lot of base game settings, including having all my buffs available. That is base game. The buffs being on the stream all the time is base game. That is not an add-on. So if you go to settings, combat, I think it is, or nameplates. Also having health bars above people's heads, that's in nameplates. And then you go down to health bars and turn on health bars. And then you've got like social, combat, always show ability bars. And down the bottom, always show health, some debuffs, buffs, some debuffs. Really recommend getting to know the settings in the Elder Scrolls Online, because it can really be a huge game changer, to be honest. It can be a huge game changer for you. Oh wow, that was a sneaky one. Look, that was really far away. There's always having the snacky snack person in your house if you're a vamp. That is true. I don't have the snacky snack person. I kind of wish I did get them, but I also have an add-on that lets me swap if turn on and off prevent attacking innocents, because as a vampire and a Blade of Woe wielder, it was a little bit irritating having to always go in and turn it off. So I have an add-on now that changes it. Okay. This is going to be an interesting one. I can feel it in my bones. Ah, I see you. I see you. You're all the way up there, you cheeky bugger. By the way, in London, our tour group had lunch one day, and we're just about everyone had fish and chips. A bunch of Americans turning up their noses at mushy peas. Please tell me you tried the mushy peas. I really hope you tried them, because they are actually really good. And I know they look disgusting, but they're actually really good. Potato! Cut them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Cut them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I try mush peas. It sounds like good in concept. It's good. They flavor. It's not just. It's just. You don't eat it just by itself. You have to like dip your chips in it. You don't just eat a spoonful of mushy peas. I mean, some people do. I wouldn't. I wouldn't just eat a spoonful of mushy peas. I tried the mushy peas. They weren't bad. They're pretty good. As long as you've got salt and vinegar on your chips, the mushy peas are pretty delicious. Oh, I think my dinner's ready, because Badger's just shouted, "K dinner." So that means we're going to have to save seeing the dragon for next time. I do apologise. But before you go, if you're watching on the VOD, we are going to say goodbye now. But if you're watching on the stream, don't go anywhere just yet because we've got to reveal the giveaway winner. If you're watching on the VOD, sorry, you missed out on the giveaway this time. I'll look up to see if I can do something on YouTube. But if you're watching on the VOD, this is the end of the sponsorship. I know it's all very sudden, but Badger's just told me. He didn't give me a warning that dinner was going to be ready soon. He's just told me, okay, and I don't want it to go cold. So, if you haven't already followed me on all my platforms, please go do so. Links in the description, or you can go to kpowerhd.com/links. How do I join the giveaway? Anyway, carry on. As I was saying, right, links in description for all the information that you need about Gold Road, the video that I've kept referencing, and a big thank you again to Bethesda UK for sponsoring this stream. I still can't believe I get to say that more than once. I'm so appreciative for them for this opportunity, and to Elder Scrolls Online for all the amazing things that they do. I hope you've enjoyed this dive into scribing, and I hope you learned a little bit about scribing. I know that we did mostly story, but you know, I taught you a little bit here and there. If you're watching on the VOD, this is the end of the line for you. I'm so appreciative of you hanging out with me. Don't forget, you don't just deserve a life, you deserve a happy, healthy, and fulfilled life, and I'm proud of you for surviving. Because there's honestly enough in this day and age. Life is rough, man. I love you butts. Till next time.